It seems so
Good
small.
evening, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. Sean Connery's back. Why wouldn't he be back? He's here to greet you. We've got a special surprise tonight. We're doing something a little bit different. This actually was set up to be a part of Operation Quatre Bras. We were going to do the latest iteration of Project Catcher Bra by using Campaign Waterloo by Wargame Design Studios. At some point, probably, you know, this rule about how far into the year can you stop saying Happy New Year to someone? I think at some point, hey Red, at some point I'm going to have to stop referring to it as John Tiller Games. That may be a while, and just start calling it Wargame Design Studios. But that isn't today. We were going to do that, but instead, Sam Mustafa, who we have nothing but love for here on the channel, surprised us today. We knew his Nimitz was coming out. We didn't know exactly when, and I'm sitting at Culver's restaurant up here with my family when suddenly I get an email saying, Nimitz is out! And I said, oh my gosh. So I ran home, and that's right, because we are the cool kids. This is Operation FREYA for Nimitz, Sam Mustafa's latest game. Nobody at this table has played it. Chrono and I have read through the rules. Nobody else has. So this will be awesome. The risk of significant error / failure is very, very high, which is why you should enjoy it and make fun of us as we go. Let me get that locked in. Good to see you, as I say, Red. So let's do this here. We might as well just get started. Although, I've been rude. Why haven't you... Oh, you guys don't know. All right, so here's the deal. One of the things you should know about Nimitz is there is a significant advantage to ships being in formation. I have already rebelled against Sam, as I often do, because there's one thing I can't stand, and that's big things on bases. You should not base your tanks unless they are 5 millimeters or smaller. You should not base your ATV, your half tracks. That's evil. And you don't base your boats. Don't do it. The only reason we play
ships.
Yeah, that's true. Your ships. You're right. Thank you. The Navy is well represented by my friend Dalinor and by Mike OJ's dad. You don't do it. And so here we have the HMS Hood. There it is. Ting, ting, ting. And there's its buddy, the HMS Repulse. Ting, ting, ting. There is a rule in Nimitz that says you can be in a thing called a formation. And the way the formation is supposed to be is the base of one unit is supposed to touch the base of the other unit, and it's supposed to be bow to stern. I think we are smart enough people to figure out that that is a formation and this is not. Don't get weird with me. That's not a formation. That's not a formation. This is. You know, we're not going to expect them to be, you know, nose to nose, but they got to be relatively close. What's the line my buddy who was also a midshipman put it? Nut to butt. That was the line. They need not be so. So just bear that in mind. These are 1/1200 scale ships. We don't play little. So this board, Nimitz, is intended to be played on a 4x6. This is a 12x8. So everything is doubled. You knew I was going to do that. This grid that you see is going to go away once we deploy the units. So, but talking about sides, because formations confer an advantage, I caution you in terms of talking about large groups of ships. Individual ships probably are going to want to group together, is what I'm saying. So we got how many folks? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Did OJ fall away? Where'd you go, OJ?
Should be right here.
You're not on the list right now.
Oh, you did disconnect.
So we should have 5. And actually, that's not bad. Because what I think we can do is at least initially give the 2 battleships to one player, the 3 destroyers to another player. And then, you know, the two big girls, the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau, and then they can split up between the 2 of them, the Nuremberg. The point is to learn the game and to have fun, so it's not that big a deal. So I guess I'll ask first, who wants to be with the Germans?
I do.
Yeah.
All right, so Dalinor and Achilles have called for over here.
That's the Brits.
That's the British.
Oh, sorry.
British.
Wrong side. I was picking the wrong side, so you've gone over there. Good. And Achilles has gone over there. Good. and the others will ping the other side because you're smarter than I am. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. All right, let's learn a rule set. Good evening, Kurt. Yes, we are previewing the rules. And like I say, please be patient with us. It's certain to be a disaster. We play with 6-sided dice. We're not playing night actions. We have these critical data cards. You may always measure distances at any time in the game. Remember, we're doubled. Please remember we're doubled. The square, the flags that the squares are in, those are your starting squares. We'll talk about what that means once we get the game going. That's why I put the flags there, you see. You all know about ship types. You know about ship classes. We don't have merchant ships. There are rules for carriers and submarines. They come along. We don't have bases, and I'm not going to have bases. I don't like them. We will talk about the data cards operationally because I read them in the abstract, and I could make no sense of them. When I saw how they work, I suddenly got it, and it was much more clear to me. The one thing I would say, and the one thing we should start off with after formations, take a look at this quadrant template. I was debating making one, but unless I can make it translucent, I think it's a little less useful. Notice that port broadside is measured from a dead center point, typically a forward smokestack, but generally dead center. That arc, that broadside arc, is narrower than what I'm used to. Most shots than are typical in the games I've seen are going to be just stern and bow. So bear that in mind as we go forward, please. You'll also notice that we have the big ships, the battleships right here, and we also got the little ships, and they do have somewhat different tracks, as you might well expect. Again, not a terrible surprise. So what's our sequence of turn? The first thing we do is we go through an admin phase where we check and see if everybody won. Achilles, your notepad out?
Yes.
Victory goes to whichever side kills the other side.
Okay, let me write that down.
Okay, you're going to write that down. Good. Good man. Good man. Number two is the marker step. In the basic game, all this means is high speed and low speed. High speed and low speed. Where are those markers? Why, they're right here. Thank you, Haz. I stole them from another game. They are slow speed on one side, fast on the other. Couldn't be nicer. You take them off in the marker step. Then, after that, you're going to roll a die. High scorer winning the choice of advantage. Choice of advantage. In the case of a tie, the player who lost last turn wins it. First turn reroll. You may choose either, if you win, to move and shoot first, or to move and shoot second. Shooting is not simultaneous. So there are profound consequences. You can have stuff shot away if you're not careful. All right, the movement phase is broken into 3 steps for low, normal, and high speeds. You move in that order: low, normal, and high. The move first side moves its ships first, then the move second does so, and they do these in sequence: low, medium, high. Is this you having trouble, Mike?
What's that?
Just you having a hard time staying connected? I hear people popping back and forth.
Yeah, no, my main desktop Steam, it wasn't launching for me, so I did a reboot of my PC and just switched back over to it from my laptop to play.
Dig it. Low, medium, high, you don't get a marker for normal, as you might expect. All right. Then we go to the artillery phase, which is an interesting word because I would have said gunnery, but it's not my rule set. If the people who are shooting first will choose a formation, remember we talked about formations, and resolve the fire of their secondary batteries. Secondaries go first. Then the other side does one formation for secondaries. Then they keep going back and forth. If somebody has more secondary batteries than the other, they get to do more. Then you do primaries. Then you do torpedoes. Movement. Movement is mandatory. I do love the fact, once again, it's a principle I posted to Twitter, which is if somebody has written down a rule, it means some schmuck tried to break it. In this case, you may only move once in each turn. I don't know why Sam felt the need to put that in bold, but he did. You will then each move it, you move in each of the 3 steps, move first goes first. You will note that each ship has this buoyancy track, and it looks the same on each one. It's right here over the waves. It's got numbers on it. Your buoyancy track gives you your speed. The one in blue is your top speed. When there is no damage to buoyancy, you use the leftmost highest number. If you take buoyancy damage, you mark it out, revealing the next highest. What do we use for damage markers? Stole these from a completely different mod. Check them out. Ooh, how cool. They're explodey. So for the hood, you'd put it right there. And now your speed is 18. Not hard to figure out. I think you're all bright enough to work with that. Please don't prove me wrong.
We're going to prove you wrong.
Or you just set down a gauntlet you may wish you had.
That you may not be able to pick up. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Oh,
Ron, it's good to have you back.
yeah, no
Thank
kidding.
you.
Oh my goodness. David
Good
Pumphouse, double the rum rations. He demands a victory for the King's Navy. Doug Noble, a pleasure to see you. Doug Noble, good to see you. And the Turk. McGuire, yes, these are brand new rules, Mr. McGuire. Released this morning. Woot woot. That's why we're the cool kids. That's right, take that. If you get down to that red box, that is to remind you that your ship is crippled due to structure damage. You have to, that ship is not in good shape and will go at that speed. A ship moves at least 1 inch, 2 inches, and up to 12. So from 2 to 12 inches, that is low speed, and you will get marked with a low speed marker. 12 to 18 is normal. 18 to 24 is high. As you see, Sam writes complex rules. We already talked about the 3 steps. Top speed is the maximum distance you may move in any turn. You may choose any speed for a ship, but never less than 2 inches, unless anchored, which is only in the advanced game. Current speed is marked on each ship based on how far you moved this turn, and you can never go faster than your top speed. Why he wrote that? Once again, somebody tried to break that. You move directly forward. Directly forward. As long as your ship moves the minimum required, it is not necessarily to move a whole number of inches. Once again, I don't know who thought that was a problem. So you can go 8.5. That's fine. At any time, you may pass through other ships. In fact, you can stack ships on top of other ships if you want to. Just try to keep them straight. God bless you. In addition to moving directly forward, your ship may turn once at any point during its move, before, after, or in the midst, but it can only do it once. And it's up to 90 degrees. Those have been the movement rules in principle. Any questions?
In principle, wait till you see it in practice.
Yeah. Generally speaking, you do want to try to move in formation. We talked about formations. It's a line-ahead arrangement of ships. I don't think you're going to have any problems with it. I really don't. And it matters in the artillery phase. Just because your ships are in a legal formation does not mean you have to treat them as a single formation. You can always pick one or some of the ships in a formation to act, leaving others to act later in the turn. It's as long as you are formation when you choose to act with them, which means you can hustle into a formation during your move. There's a picture showing exactly that. The table can scroll if necessary. The map is not the edge of the world. Okay? However, if a ship sails off the table edge in an attempt to escape, it is disengaging. You must announce this. If it is moving at a high speed, it is automatically disengaged. If it is moving at low or normal, it may only disengage if it is not within 24 inches of any operational enemy ship. That is seriously the entire movement chapter.
I love them. I love the map scroll rule.
Yeah. Well, and it's common sense, isn't it? I mean, it's like, no, you have reached the end of the ocean.
Just pick everything up, move it all 12 inches to the right, keep going.
Which by the way, for us, works terribly well.
You've just totally confused the flat earthers.
Yep. Sorry, Columbus, you just fell off the earth.
You just fell off the edge of the earth. That's right. That is all there is to it. So that I have just read to you all the rules for movement. Ta-da. Attacking. Now's where we talk about that board, those panels. You see that big green stripe? Take a look at it. Let's have a look at it, shall we? I'm going to show all the folks at home. Big green stripe right in the middle of the ship. The repulses is right there. The hoods is right there. We're going to look at it. There it is. That big green stripe is your weapons panel. It is a pattern of square and circles. With a few exceptions, just in case those at home were wondering, the game's gunnery ignores light naval artillery, 4 inches or smaller. Those are typically built into AA values. All battleships, cruisers, and destroyers have a primary battery of artillery. Some also have a secondary battery. The weapons of a battery are mounted in one or more turrets. Turrets are represented on the artillery display, showing their size, number of tubes, and the quadrants into which they may fire. If it is red, it is large, 8 inches or greater for those following along at home. If it is gray, it is small. Once again, Sam and his complex rules. If the turret symbol is square, it is primary. If it's a circle, it is secondary. The number of squares or circles indicates how many tubes are mounted in that turret. So this one here on the hood, 2 large primaries.
The Brooms have secondaries. The British don't have any.
No. They're weak, you see. The yellow triangles indicate the quadrants being which the turret may fire. And he keeps saying this like it's not obvious. And I'm just once again wondering who didn't get this. Up on your display equals forward. It's
someone traumatized him by not.
Yeah, someone made Sam really, really mad. No, I agree. It's like, what?
The end of this whole section where he's like, "Up is forward."
I was reading that going, okay, I got it the first time. I sort of intuited that, to be honest. Ron, admit it. You understood that the first time, didn't you?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay, and he's an actual sailor, so how bad can it be? Older battleships mounted their secondary battery in an armored belt with reinforced casemates. I've actually seen these. Rather than in turrets. A secondary battery in casemates is depicted in white rather than gray circles. All of the tubes in a casemate have a single yellow triangle indicating the quadrant in which they fire. They are always small, and they are always secondary.
I don't think we have any on any of these ships.
No, I don't think we have casemates. But they do come up pretty, yeah.
What's a blue with a white dot?
That's
Torpedoes.
a torpedo. We're getting there.
Oh.
That's a torpedo, which are big.
Yeah, I guessed that.
Well done. And you're a tanker. Look at you. What we really need in here is a Marine to really check. I'm kidding.
Oh, dear God.
Kidding. Oh, my God.
I mean, they know because they ride around them all the time.
All right, we have already sold one copy of it to one Tommy McGuire, who has gone out and bought the rules. Look at this. Look what we do here.
We're great for business.
That is what we do, kids. All right, range. Okay, by the way, that was all the stuff about gunnery. Those of you who play Krieg or Krieg are already having fits. When artillery fire is done, it is within one of two ranges, short or long. Short is flat trajectory to the point where it strikes the belt. Long is plunging fire. The length of a band depends on whether the gun is large or small.
Oh my god.
I know. It's like,
Really?
it's a Sesame Street exercise. Big, small. Small guns have a 16-inch band. Large guns have a 24-inch band. And there's only one type of large gun, those red squares. Everything else is small. The distance of a shot is from the center point to the target center point. And you're always allowed to measure distances. You choose a formation and shoot. This is something Chrono pointed out before. Oh, and you may say that a formation is a single ship. You can pick a single ship to shoot. That's legit. Gonna have to at some point, I suspect. All right, yep. Each battery may fire at only one target. You may not split fire among multiples. It is often the case that a secondary battery might have guns on two sides, some of which could hit one target on one side, and some of which might hit targets on the other. In the basic game, you must choose only one, even if some of your guns are idle.
Ooh.
Sorry. This was Chrono's point. When you order a ship to shoot, you declare its target. You may pass over other ships, friendly or enemy. There's no blocking. You must be in the correct quadrant to hit for that gun. Each ship that will be shooting in a given step must declare its targets before you resolve any of the fire. So if you're going to shoot a formation, you got to call all its shots. If you order formation to shoot, each shooter must be committed before you resolve any. This may mean feckless fire. You will then determine the target's difficulty. It is a number derived by adding... This is where the math comes in. This is where Sam made us do math. Regardless of the modifier, the final result may never be less than 0. I must remember this. Nor higher than 5. Final result must never be less than 0 nor higher than 5. You begin with the shooting ship's director. What is its director? It's these binoculars. It starts at 0 on most ships. If they have radar, it can go to a -1. I don't think we have any of that.
This is very early in the war. No one really has
I shouldn't think.
decent fire correction radar.
So 0, 0, 0. You start with that 0. Then the range in bands. Remember, short, long, 1 or 2. Add +1 if the target has a small aspect. What is a small aspect? That basically means that the fire you're firing comes into its bow or stern, not its broadside. If it is a set of large guns firing at a target whose current speed is high, that's another +1. Plus is making it harder. If the ship that fires is a current speed of high, it's another +1.
For large guns.
For large guns, thank you. So that could be a total of 2. So if you have large guns moving fast, firing at a ship moving fast, +2. And subtract...
Or narrow aspect would
and that would add it, make it 3, exactly. Subtract 1 if the target's current speed is low. And here's the only, if it is even slightly, complicated part of the game. All this stuff is just an example. Here we go. Here's how we determine whether or not things hit. Find the target's difficulty along the left edge of this chart. Remember, it cannot be less than 0 nor more than 5. Then slide down to the right until you see the number of tubes firing. that you then go to the bottom, and that is the number you must roll or higher to hit. So I got 2 tubes. My difficulty is 3. I need a 6. I got 8 tubes, and my difficulty is 4. I need a 5.
I think a 6 always hits and a 1 will always miss, if I remember correctly.
Well, let's look.
Well, that makes sense because this whole
Because he
It
does
does say any. You know, it says was 6 5 difficulty is 5 plus 6 is a hit. Yeah. The 1 though does not. Yeah, and the 1 is always a miss. Yeah. You always need a 2 plus. The chart suggests as much. He doesn't say it, but that seems accurate. It is,
I was mentioning a little somewhere, but I might be missing it.
yeah, it is certainly implied. Now let's talk torpedoes. This follows the artillery phase, both the secondary first and then the primaries. The shoot first side commits all of its attacks. This is best done by using temporary markers, and we will use little dice initially, although I'm going to come up with something, showing who is launching against whom and with how many tubes. The shoot first side then resolves one attack, followed by the other side, alternating, etc. No damage to a ship, however, affects the torpedoes that are already launched. Makes sense. If a ship carries torpedoes, its DC will display 1 or more torpedo launchers. Sam is having none of your reloading torpedoes. Those are 1-use boxes. You may launch at any speed. You must indicate the target and indicate which launchers are making the attack. You may only launch against 1 target in a given turn. I'm going to forget that rule. You do not have to use all of the ship's launchers when you attack, but when each launcher that uses all of its torpedoes. So we're going to mark them out of order with a black box when you're done with them. However many you fire, we're going to place a die next to that enemy, and that's going to indicate how many are hit there. Each ship resolves its own attack. Torpedoes are not combined. Most torpedoes, except for those carried by the Japanese and the famous Long Lance, are 24-inch range. You must be able to trace a track from its center point to the center point of the target. It may only be through the launching ship's broadside quadrant. The torpedo track may not be longer than the torpedo range. It can pass through any other ships. The difficulty is based on the target's current speed as shown below. If the target is at low speed, it's a 1. If the target is normal, it's a 3. If it's high, it's 4. Plus 1 if it is small. Aspect wise, head on. And we don't have any poor quality. Use the difficulty of the target.
Wait, are the German?
Do they have poor quality?
German, yes, poor quality. US 343 and German.
Oh dear. They're not so marked.
Not on the data sheet. Let me double check.
Be shocked if that.
It's part of the. It's on their Navy list, but I'm not sure if they'll use that for the.
I don't think we're going to use that here.
You're talking about torpedoes, right?
Yeah.
Torpedoes.
Yeah. So early in the war, the German torpedoes had
There it is.
failures.
USA through 43 in German. Yep.
Yeah, both the U.S. and
it's
the
actually on the
Germans had
QRS.
big torpedo problems early in the war.
Well, yeah. They sure
that's
did.
That's
I didn't know. I actually didn't know the German had them. Well, so there it is. Glad I mentioned it. Huh. Okay. Same deal. You use the difficulty on the target table. Move right along that row until you find the number of tubes. Look down to see what you need to roll in order to score a hit. And damage. Damage is sequential, not simultaneous. It is often the case that a ship takes damage that reduces its speed to something less than its current speed. Mark that ship with whatever its current speed it is still capable of. So you keep going as you go. You don't wait to assess damage. All ships have an armor value. It's the number right inside the metal plate. Our destroyers have a 0. The repulse has a 4.
Ooh, Starhouse and Eisenhower. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you score an artillery hit, you must roll 1 die on your firing ship's penetration table in the lower left corner of its DC. Remember, you've already scored a hit. You've already hit it on the other chart. The pen table has 3 columns. And you will go based on that. This is the only hard, like I said, this is the only complicated thing. See this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's what you roll. You're going to roll 1 die. Each column shows a result, the shape and color matching your ship's artillery. There are 2 rolls. The lower roll is short range. The upper row is long range.
I thought it was the other way.
I'm reading it right from the book.
Okay.
Short is the lower one. The upper one is long. The number shown is the pen value for the hit you just scored. If your pen value is greater than the target's armor, your shot penetrated and you inflict an amount of structural damage equal to the difference. If it is equal to or less than, it does not penetrate. So, and that's where you mark off on the structure chart. Your Navy list indicates the value of your torpedoes. When you score a torpedo hit, roll 1 die and add its score to that value. If the final torpedo value is greater than the target's armor, then you have inflicted 1 buoyancy damage upon the target. If it is equal to or lower than the target's armor, you inflict a structure. Torpedoes are nasty. If the final value is 6 or more greater than the target's armor, that you have broken the ship's keel and she sinks immediately.
Oh, wow.
It's relatively rare to happen to the bigger ship.
Because I mean,
it will blow up. You will see cruisers go up like that, though.
Mm-hmm. If you let a destroyer get close enough, though, that's your fault.
Yeah.
If all the ship's blue structure boxes have been marked, it is crippled. You then use your red value for directors, flak, and top speed. And here we go. When resolving artillery and bomb hits, we have planes, but that's later. Whether or not any structure damage was inflicted. Notice that? Whether or not. The shooting player next rolls 2 dice on the critical damage table. Torpedo hits don't cause critical damage. We will only be using the upper row for critical damage. And again, this is only if you're hitting. Sometimes it is unique to that area of the ship. If you hit that area and you don't have it, or it's not relevant, it has no effect. Let's take a quick peek at the critical damage table of a ship. There it is. So, what are those markers? Well, that's a flak gun. So obviously 1 or 2 or 2 or 3 is no effect. A 4, well, you can imagine what that is. You have hit the director. It marks him down. The 5 or the 6. That takes out a secondary battery. You choose which turret.
Yeah, I think, and as noted, I think Sam noted specifically as a shooting player chooses always.
Oh yes, The shooting player. Yeah, this is an evil part of this. Sam does not apologize for this. The shooting player picks. Good point. Thank you for that. The next one up, that 1+, that means it hits but didn't penetrate. That means you did 1 structure damage after all. 8 of the 9, that's a primary battery being destroyed.
Penetration only, though, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's marked with that pen. Pen only. This type of damage only applies if the artillery penetrated armor. Thank you. And then way on the far right here, we have the big star. That's a torpedo launcher. And then finally, catastrophic explosion. Guess what?
This is the hood.
That's we call that the hood rule on a 6.6. All right. And then the thing that Chrono liked so much, 4 ways to die. I realize this sounds like a James Bond movie. That's what Sam wrote right there. A ship is removed from the game at the moment any of the following occurs. It marks its last structure box. It marks the last box on its buoyancy track. It takes a torpedo hit with a value of 6 or more greater than its armor. It suffers a catastrophic explosion. Believe it or don't, those are all the rules that we're going with tonight.
And then that page is followed by a page-long designer note thing where he's like, here are some questions I got, and here's why I'm doing this.
Abso-freaking-lutely, you are correct. He then talks about how to build it on points. One of my favorites, the 1944 rule, ship availability, etc. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, with that in mind, we will now do the setup, and we will determine who has the setup advantage. Each side is going to roll 1 die. If tied, we are going to roll a tiebreaker. If in a 1944 scenario, which this is not, the British gets a +1. If there are any merchant ships, the other side automatically gets an advantage, but that's not what's going on. We have 24 squares. All right. So let us commence. 1d6, please, to determine advantage. No pluses.
Achilles, you want me to roll or you want to roll?
Oh no,
both-
Admiral Ron, roll the die.
Admiral.
Oh,
Ron.
Admiral Ron now. Oh, what the?
Who wants to roll for us?
You can hit it, CT.
No, I don't know if you want that. I'll try. I ain't no squid type.
Phil Portway, good evening. And Red Ouroboros.
Hey, look at that.
It's the last time I roll like that tonight.
I
All
hope
right.
so.
So I believe that laughter indicates the Germans have the advantage.
No.
No.
Oh,
The
Other way
left
around.
was that
We got 6.
Brits.
the British have it. Very good. All right, so here we go. As noted in Chapter 1, the table is divided into 24 squares, which is what you can see. The disadvantaged side will set up first. In 2 squares of the board, its starting square and one chosen by a die roll selected at random.
Ew.
Yeah, so I need you to roll 1d6. All right, so looking at that chart, you're going to set up here and here. Those are your
That's
2.
not too bad.
No,
And
it
now
could've
you're
been a lot worse.
also, all your ships must face this way.
Okay.
They must face
Okay.
in that way. They must set up, yes, the disadvantaged side, you must divide your ships as evenly as possible between the 2 squares.
So we'll split
Oh,
this
that
one in
seems-
half.
Pretty simple.
As
So you
evenly
get the-
as
you get-
possible.
Oh,
So one in
why he
this
can't
one
get the
and
F
2 in
and
the
I
other
can
one.
get the 4? No. All right. Yeah. Let's set up. What do you want to control there?
I'll take the Nuremberg because you got the formation with the Gneisenau and the Scharnhorst, right?
Okie dokie.
Can we get the flag out of the way?
I will
Thank you.
happily let me get a picture, please, and then we'll get that flag out of the way for you. Oh, hang on. What are you doing? Now the flag can go away. All right.
Yay, there we go.
Man, that's got to be one of the quickest, easiest setups of any game we play.
Oh, I know, right?
The
Good thing it ain't Jutland.
you may
Oh,
not be
God.
you may not be within 24 inches of them, British people. However, because you are advantaged, you may set up in any of these squares rows.
What do you guys want to take?
It matters not to me. I can take just about anything. You guys, you may take the destroyers, and you each take a battle cruiser.
Sure, why not? I'll take the
Is that
repulse.
okay with you, CT?
All right, that works. I don't know what I'm doing with ships. You just float and hope they don't sink, right?
And shoot. And shoot those guys.
Yeah, somehow these giant metal behemoths don't sink. Makes no sense.
The first duty of a warship is not to sink.
So all three of my destroyers have to be in a formation together?
They
or
sure
is it-
don't.
They sure don't.
They may be. It might be advantageous to have them in one, but there is no obligation to be in a formation.
They put them out here in front of screening your ships, or
Good. I mean, your main thing is you're going to want to be able to get in for a torpedo run at some point, but
right? That was the other piece.
So,
of it.
Jim, on the artillery phase range table they have down here, these are
Mhm.
doubled, right?
Everything's doubled.
Okay. Doublemint gum.
Double McGum. All set?
Oh, boy.
I'm ready.
All right, let me get rid of that nasty grid.
Nasty. Nasty grid.
Yeah, look at there, go by magic.
As if by magic.
Oh, my God. The grids are gone in the ocean. We gotta go.
How will we guess range now? All right, let's roll for initiative. No pluses.
Oh, I can guess it. Hold on. Can
Stop
we guess
it.
it? No.
Roll
Plumbers
for
mate to the bridge.
A
Plumbers mate
two.
to the bridge.
2. How about somebody over there? I need a German.
Somebody with
Need a German. roll for
Oh, I'm
initiative.
sorry.
But
Germans have the initiative. So remember, Germans, you have a choice. Do you want to move first, shoot first, or move second, shoot second?
No, move first, shoot first.
All right. So what we're going to do here, and again, we do it in alternating thingies. Do you have anybody that you want to move slow?
I don't
Oh,
think
good
so.
question. I don't think so. No. Nope.
You got anybody you want to move slow over there? Nice British people.
not at this time.
All right, German people. You got anybody you want to move regular?
Yes.
Go ahead, move that first ship.
Hold on. Why are you trying to move fast, Achilles? Wait, we should
Shouldn't
discuss
I be?
this first. Well, if you move fast, you're gonna be right into their butt.
Well, I'm going to turn. I wasn't planning on going
Aha!
straight.
You and your clever turning plan.
Hmm.
I wasn't planning on trying to ram the repulse.
Oh, why not?
Just
Why?
don't be
They're gonna have. I was gonna have my. Well, that was a Pratt game. I was gonna have my transport ram somebody.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Yeah, do you remember that conversation? All right, normal speed's what again? 12.
It is
Right?
No, that's your max.
normal is 12 to 18.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
That should be on the QRS and is not.
All right. Turning.
Now the thing is, remember, where is this thing? Come on now.
Okay.
Yes, continue. Thank you.
Okay. Turning.
Okay, turning at the beginning is when he's doing it. Very good. 90 degrees. That's legit. Mm-hmm.
It's all my ships that are normal move first.
Everybody that you want to move normal goes now.
That was 12.
Mm-hmm. How about the Nuremberg?
Okay.
Nuremberg's moving fast.
He's going. Ooh, he's fast. That requires a marker. I know.
Well, there are normal guys have to go though too, right? Right.
Yeah. Yep. I'm ready. Normal British. Wait a minute. That
Oh.
sounds weird.
Yeah, it does. Do we know any normal British?
Are there any? Sorry, Dave.
They-
Any one of the memoirs. Absolutely any one of the memoirs. I loved Rifleman Harris's. I remember. Oh, what's the name of the sergeant in 1812?
What are you thinking, OJ? You gonna do fast or normal?
I was thinking.
We can go normally fast.
You funny.
Normal's 12 to
I have a
18,
neat
right?
trick. I can spawn new ships.
Normal 12 to 18.
We'll go normal. What's that?
Nothing. I'm just laughing.
Look, ET boats.
It's a neat trick. I have 73 more of these in a bag hidden in the ocean.
Where are those?
Yeah, really.
I am so aggravated that those got lost. I could not for the life of me. You got a bag? Can you pull that bag over to the side? Because I can't even see it.
No,
I can't.
grab.
I cannot grab the bag. I can just pull ships out of it.
And
Doggone.
swordfish.
Ooh, Italian transport.
Oh, that's
Look.
frustrating.
Like it's like in the board.
Yeah,
All right, everybody behave yourselves, but okay.
I can't help it.
Yes, you can. You are not 8.
Hey, don't tell
maybe
Jim,
not-
but there's another bag back here too that I can pull from.
I likely spawned 10 of them because I was so aggravated.
Don't tell him there's one more back here.
Physically, he's right. We're not it. Mentally, well, that's debatable.
Yeah, no, I can't see the
Yeah.
bags. I just randomly found them.
Nuts.
That's
All right.
crazy.
OJ,
All right, I think I'm just going to go with normal speed.
normal. The
if
Memoir
I
of
read this-
Sergeant Borgogne. That's the one I was thinking of.
And if I read this correctly, I can move, make one turn, and then continue to move. Correct?
Affirmative. Straight ahead only. Straight ahead. And it's a turn up to 90 degrees.
Okay, so there's 8. And then I can just bring the other 2 right up in line behind them, correct?
Sure.
Yeah, because basically the way they do it is the way he talks about the rules is basically what happens is you have to move up to the point where the first ship made its turn, and then
Catch
All
up.
right. yeah.
We know
Or
what you're doing.
mustard, one or the other.
You funny.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. What do you... CT.
He's in the bag.
I can see you're looking in the bag.
just trying to spawn British carriers.
You don't want to carry your service engagement.
You really don't. Okay, I believe that just leaves Achilles and his fast-moving ship.
Okay. And fast is how fast?
Over 18.
Anything over 18?
Fast is 18 to 24.
Got it.
I like that. Anything over 18. Yes, go 60.
You funny.
Shoot the gap.
No,
Shoot the gap.
That's when the bus explodes.
Oh my god, yeah. Shoot that gap. You
Supposed to be going 9. There we go. And then we're going to turn.
can't quite shoot that gap.
Oh, try to shoot the gap between the hood and the repulse.
What is this? Trafalgar?
Split the tea.
He regrets nothing.
With honey and sugar. Oh, which reminds me. Still trying to get over this freaking pneumonia.
Yeah, you doing okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I've got this just bad congestion now. It's driving me crazy.
Ugh.
All right. That is everybody having moved. Congratulations. You have made it through a Nimitz movement phase. Low speed, normal speed, high speed. Now the question is, anybody wind up in range of anybody else?
Yes.
Secondary guns first. Shoot first. Germans.
Okay. Secondary gun range is the 16.
Remember, it's double, so.
So it's 32.
Like I say, just take a look down right here.
Yeah.
Small guns
Yeah.
out to 32, which is what we're looking at.
And so that should be all three of my turrets.
So what
No,
you're
those are
saying
pri-
is,
those are
this
primary.
boy right here, the Nuremberg,
This
believes
boy?
it can shoot right there. Oh yes, that boy's. Yes.
His batteries are all primaries.
All right.
They're small guns with their primary batteries.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see
they're
what
all
you're saying.
square,
Okay,
they're
yeah.
primary.
Yeah, you're right.
They are all
Okay.
squares. They are all squares.
All squares. Okay, so I have to
So
wait
only
until...
the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau have round.
That's a shot.
If I shoot my primaries here, all my main have to go there too, correct?
Mm-mm. Nope. It's by
You mean your
turret.
secondaries?
You have to declare. You have to. Well, the point is, all your secondaries have to shoot at the same place. You have to declare all your shots, but the turrets just can't be split. Different turrets can go different ways.
I think your primary secondaries can shoot separate targets,
Yep.
if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh,
thinking your
that's what he was saying.
Yeah, I was a little confused, but I understand it now. All secondaries are going here. They're within range.
All your secondaries are going there. How about the Gneisenau?
That's not in range.
Okay, I was asking. So the question is, as we have our very first combat at the Scharnhorst shooting at a destroyer, holy cow, at 32 exactly, so it's right at the hairy edge of that. The other question is, I'm assuming that's an edge shot, not a port shot. Yeah.
it looks like head-on aspect. Yeah.
I didn't have to look real long at that. So, given that is so, we have to come up with our difficulty number. Very exciting. How many tubes are coming?
6.
6 tubes. 6 tubes are coming. We do our target. Your director is 0. The range is 2. It has a small aspect 3. 3. Yeah. So the
3,
difficulty
the
is
magic
3,
number.
and you're shooting how many tubes again? I'm sorry, 6.
6.
5 or better.
Just one die, right?
1 die.
This is not great for me.
Oh,
yes!
no!
All right.
Oh.
That is a hit. Congratulations on that.
Yay,
Now-
first of the game.
Yeah. And now, so we're going over to the Gneisenau, correct? Or the Scharnhorst?
They're identical, I think. So
Are they? Okay. Very good. So now we're on this bad boy. You're on your
Right.
long range band, which is the top band. And
Correct.
you're shooting your secondaries, which means you're gonna wanna roll a 5 or a 6, probably.
Oh, really? You think I can do that again?
I don't know.
No.
All right, so that means you scored 1 damage. That's what that means up there. You scored a 1. What's the armor of the paladin? It should be a 0.
Yes.
So it actually took damage.
Yay.
And it takes 1 point of damage, and OJ, you have marked it correctly, so that's right there. Excellent. You also get to check for critical damage, 2d6.
I roll that or he does?
He does.
8.
8. 8 is a... If there is penetration, that is a primary battery you get to pick. Knock out one of his primaries on the paladin.
We'll go for the front one.
I would have figured.
So is it this marker?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So that one's down. That's how that works. All right. So there was no other There was no other first shooting of secondary. Secondaries from the second shooters.
We British have no secondaries.
You have none. Very good. First shooting from the primaries. Primaries.
All right. All of these guys are all going here.
Can I know?
Oh, and so is the Shine Horse.
Mm-hmm. And how about the Nuremberg?
Also, all of them going to the
You're
same
all going to
target.
set the repulse on fire. Okay, very good. Who wants to go first? It's up to you.
Either this formation or the Nuremberg by itself.
Yeah. It's by formation. That's a good point. So you're probably going to want to shoot this one here first.
Yep.
Because
Now, do you total all third tubes or just one each separately?
I think you total all tubes.
I believe that's right. But that's a good question.
Pretty sure. But I've read through these once, so.
Yeah, this is my third read through. So
Because if it is, it's 18 tubes.
yeah, that seems a bit much.
Well, it says 12 plus.
Yeah, true.
Yep. Let me see.
No, it's by ship.
Oh, it's
That's
by
the
ship.
point. That's
Alright.
read it. Each ship will be shooting in a given step. Must declare its targets. Sometimes an enemy ship might be sunk by the fire of one of your ships before another of your ships gets to shoot at it.
Okay.
Okay, so then it's 9 and 9.
All right, 9 and 9. What range is it?
Oh, it's long. 37.
And are these large guns?
These are large guns.
All right, so it's still long range no matter what. The range in bands is 2. The target is not small aspected. It is not high speed. It did not move high speed. So it's a 2. 2 or better.
And it's
And it's
plunging
shooting
fire?
and it's shooting how many tubes?
9.
9 tubes. So you need a 3 or better.
Of course.
Hooray!
Miss.
no.
And I believe the so that was the Scharnhorst or the Nice, either one as Hans
They're
said, the
both
same.
going to be the same.
3 or better.
No!
Wow. That's horrible. Now this formation a British formation gets to reply.
All right. You need to designate targets.
Oh, I don't get to shoot mine?
Not yet.
Ah.
It's
It
formation
alternates.
by formation.
Do you think we should? Do you think we should blow up the Nuremberg, or should we try for one of their other ships?
I say let's get the Nuremberg out of the way. I don't want those torpedoes bothering us.
Good point. So the repulse is going to be shooting its primary battery at the Nuremberg. That's my target, and I'll let OJ figure out what he wants to do.
I'll go for the Nuremberg too.
This is going to be a small aspected shot. This is going to be a regular.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't think I've got a shot anyways because he's more than 16 inches away.
Oh,
No.
You got. Remember, it's
Oh,
double.
yeah, you guys got
Oh, that's right.
Your primary is all doubled, so you're
Yeah, so we're good there.
So this is a main aspected. Are you in close range, Chrono?
I might be.
15.
I'm measuring the second smokestack here for reference. So.
15. Yeah, you're. That's a 1. 1. No small aspect. Large guns versus high speed. So that's 2.
I think it's going to be all 6. 6 tubes.
Okay. 2, 6. So it's difficulty 2 with 6 tubes. You need a 4 or better.
Alrighty, wish me luck.
Can't be bad as worse as mine.
Boom!
Got him.
It's a lot better than yours.
All right.
Yeah.
And who did you? That was who? That was the
The
repulse.
repulse. So I'm down here in this one, right?
Yeah, that's close.
Lower
Yeah,
bit.
you're at the lower one. So yeah.
3. That is a 8.
8. It's 8 damage, and roll your crit anyway, since you got one.
So, okay, sure. I'm just checking the. So it's 6, I think, total.
Well, hang on. I got 8 in my head. Just roll your crit.
6 on the crit table.
6 on the crit table. That's going to be a secondary.
I don't think you.
All right, so that's the Gneisenau, or Nuremberg. I'm sorry. That's a Nuremberg at 8, and that's 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's crippled.
Oh my god.
And it takes out one of her secondaries at your choice. She doesn't have any.
Which there are
She
none.
doesn't have any. So
I think that immediately drops there to
Yep.
slow, right?
Yep. All this.
And this is gonna be a quick game.
We can certainly flip
for
it
me.
We can certainly
flip
flip
that,
it.
right?
We can flip it to the other side.
I mean, it's an introductory scenario, so I might just meant to play quickly.
True.
Yeah. We can also flip it the other way and play it double. That'll be fun. But that does take us back to Achilles.
Yay!
Yeah, so he gets to fire.
Wait, we still have the hood in our formation.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what about the destroyers? Or
They go after the. Remember, it's by formation.
right. That's right.
So 10
Is it 20?
to be 20. No, it's just 10. So it's is this a large or a small gun?
It's still
Large.
large.
It's a large gun. Oh yeah, so
Yep.
it's a 1 range band, small aspect 2, large gun,
Oh.
high speed 3.
Oh, it's not high speed. It's not high speed anymore.
Does he lose speed at that? Is that what that meant? Is that he loses
Yes.
speed? So he gets the bonus of moving slowly too. Because that slows him down. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because it subtracts one. The target's current speed is low, and then you do all damage, then move to the next shot.
Crippled damage. I know there's actually a special armor. There it is. Yes, that is absolutely the case. For those following along at home, that's page 30. Damage that reduces speed. Thank you. So actually, that improves your chance to hit it. So it's a 1, 2, -1. So it's 1. How many tubes, Mike?
That's me. That is.
Oh, sorry.
No, Mike's shooting you. Mike still has to shoot. He's in that formation.
Yeah, the hood. This is the
No,
hood
that's
shoot.
me.
That's CT.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
CT.
CT. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Mike's the destroyer.
So it'd be everything.
Well, is he
Just,
in the arc of these two?
Or just the front.
Good question. Well, I don't know. Let's look. No, it's just the front.
Okay, so then 4 tubes.
Yep. So 4 tubes on a 1.
Oh, it's still 3 or more.
On a 1 for 3 or better.
All right, 4 dice, you said?
1 die.
One die.
Oh,
one die for 4 or better.
Yeah, CT.
Landed it.
Great. He's dead.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's probably ball game for our friend the Nuremberg. But
Yeah, no matter what he rolls, he's dead.
what's his armor?
Oh yeah.
2.
Well, let's go through we'll do the exercise. 1d6 short range main guns.
Oh, he's super dead.
Ow! Hit him for 9. Yeah, that
Okay, so far you've only rolled 5s and 6s, CT. Stop that.
I know, right?
Nuremberg's out.
Oh, this
Have
is all
you-
I'm gonna roll for the game.
Have you never watched him play Chain of Command?
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, yes.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yes,
Oh,
he
All right,
has.
Achilles.
And
you
now
are
that's
now
over.
gonna-
So that only leaves OJ to shoot if you've got any shots, which would only be in your front arc. It would be really this guy and this guy.
You have the Shine Horse now.
Yeah,
No,
that's
he,
true.
he declared on the.
He
Nuremberg.
declared
Yeah.
on the Nuremberg, so his shots are wasted.
At least
Oh
I-
no. Oh yeah. I'm just saying for
So
Achilles.
that's
Hmm?
He
it.
can use the Shine.
Oh yeah, you want to grab the Scharnhorst Achilles?
Sure.
Just to play it through.
I
All
get
right,
to kill 3 ships.
next turn. Roll for initiative.
Now, see, I absorbed all their fire that time, Ron, to preserve the big ships.
Yeah.
Chrono, move first, shoot first.
I think I want to make them move first.
Move first, shoot first for the Germans.
Maybe a bad idea, but
Yeah.
I think there's something to be said for reacting to enemy movement.
All right, so up in the front, anybody moving slow on the German side?
Oh yeah, we are totally slow. But them moving. Now we'll go normal Z's.
All right, that is normal Z's. So let's go with anybody slow on the Allied side, on the British side.
Nope.
Normal Germans, please.
And when you turn, it has to be 90 degrees, right?
It can be up to.
Yeah.
It can be 1 degree. Well, you really can't, but
That's 18.
It's 19, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, you did 12.
I
and
thought
then
you moved.
7.
Oh, did I do 12? I thought I did 11.
you owe the British 1 inch,
There we go.
And they need it.
That's
Yeah.
1 imperial inch to you.
Mr. Metric.
So, let's see. I can only go 18, right?
Yep.
So,
Unless you're going fast.
I won't even make the turn.
So we're still in formation, but well,
Yeah, just give it a pivot right there.
Okay.
There you go. That's a formation.
All right.
That's fine. Normal speed British. That's all you know.
Admiral, they're going to try to cap our tea.
if they cap it, I hope it's friggin', with a little honey.
A little sugar, a little cream.
That'd be nice.
We were going normal speed. Is that correct?
Normal. This is normal. You can go fast, but
Yeah.
There's no one else normal to go, so you want to go fast, you might as well go fast.
Yep. I'm going to go fast. So,
vroom.
which is 24.
Yep.
Up to-
up to.
Right. Up to.
They're coming in fast, huh?
Yeah, he wants to get close to throw his little torpedoes at us.
He
Torpedo.
talks about he talks about Rita Ouroboros. He talks about this at great length, and actually, I've seen other commentators, including
That is
Fletcher
torpedo range.
Pratt. Fletcher Pratt is criticized for its turn radius, and so is this. And the answer is these turns are considered. It's an hour, right, Chrono?
I'm not sure if he defines how long they are, but they are in the order of minutes at least.
Yeah, they're very long, and these ships could actually turn much more nimbly than they usually get credit for.
Yeah,
So,
like,
OJ, you're no longer in a formation.
Is that not a formation still?
no, you have to be
No,
no.
touch nose.
Yes.
Nose to
Yeah, line.
nose.
Nose to nose.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do that, that might work because I think you're in torpedo range. You are in torpedo range there. If you want to come up like that,
Yeah,
and
just not in.
hit all of them.
I just don't have them in.
They're not in
It doesn't have
arc.
forward
His
arc
torpedoes are off
torpedoes.
his broadsides.
Yeah, but-
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You turn to get there. Shoot, but so
Yeah.
maybe you want to stay in that line head formation. So you have the movement to get there. It's just a matter of
Right. No, right. I can move these guys on over because they would have stuck in formation then.
yeah.
There's no way they
You got a
would.
turn left. It would say go for it, but you don't. So-
Yeah, but I had to make the turn early, so.
Yeah, basically, you just have to. Yeah, it has to be line ahead in order to be formation. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you can bend it
Okay.
a little bit like you guys are, but you know. All right.
Well, we're in the middle of a turn. You know,
Yeah, we're turning and stuff.
we're turning.
We're turning. All right. Well, we know who's going to go primary or going secondaries. Actually, do the Germans have secondaries? They don't, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yes, they
British.
do.
Yeah, we do.
Ah, very good. German secondaries. Declare them, please.
Oh yeah.
Front destroyer.
Blow the Paladin out of the water.
All secondaries at the Paladin.
Yep.
All secondaries from the Scharnhorst at the Paladin.
Yes.
You guys are mean.
I know, right?
Mean.
Mean.
Look what they did to our nice little
Yeah,
Nuremberg.
they blew my ship right out from under me.
You sunk my battleship. Wait, hang on.
You
With
came
big
right at it. What do you want
guns
to
from
do?
two
I was
big
going to say
ships.
you were. Let's face it, man. You were bum rushing him with that thing. I don't
Yeah.
I don't know what he was
I
supposed
was
to do.
confused. I was confused about the sequence of firing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just tested it and found out the hard way.
Oh, you fooled around to
That's
find
one
out.
way
Is
to
what
do
you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Anyway.
So 6 tubes at long range.
So anyway, we want to start with the Scharnhorst to the Gneisenau, just for the record, I guess.
We'll go
Yeah, go ahead, Ron.
East now.
Gneisenau. All right, let's do our numbers again. Your director value is a 1. Range in bands is a or you're 0.
Long.
Never mind, you're 0. Your range in bands is 2. Target is a small aspect 3. This is large guns at high speed 4.
No,
No,
Secondaries.
secondaries.
No.
Oh,
Secondaries.
sorry, yeah. 4. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's it, 3. And how many tubes? 6.
No, isn't it long
6.
range? Didn't you say long range?
It's long
Yeah,
range.
it's 1. It's 0 for this director, 2
Right,
for the
then
band,
plus-
and 3 for the
Right.
small aspect.
And they're did not? Did you move high speed?
Yeah, but that's the
It
It
large.
doesn't
did
matter.
not.
It's large guns.
Oh, large. Yeah, sorry.
You told me that.
Sorry, I'm mixing things up.
3 difficulty. How many tubes?
6.
6 tubes. 5 or better.
Nope.
And same for you. Same for you, Achilles.
Mine are actually closer than he is.
No, but you're still 17, so 16.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm
that's short
16.
range.
Right.
No, you go for the middle to middle.
Yeah, it's middle.
Oh, middle to middle.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
18. Okay.
It's middle to middle.
5 or better.
Okay. 5 or better. Boy, that sucks. Those little ships are hard to hit.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
And you shan't hit them. No secondaries on the Allied side, so we'll switch to the primaries on the German side. Gneisenau, who you firing at?
The repulse.
Nope.
Yep.
Can't fire my main.
That main
What,
is,
the front arc?
The forward you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got a ton of forward arc
Does
guns
he?
in his forward arc.
Does he?
Can't you do your full broadside at the
Holy
hood?
cow. Yeah, he's got 6 forward guns. Get out of here with that. 6 forward
Nope.
guns and
Something else then.
6 forward guns on the repulse at the repulse. Where do you want to go with the last 3?
What last 3? The rear?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had to do. Oh,
Mm-mm.
Well, they
But
all
it's-
have to go
it's-
at the same target, right?
No, it's by battery.
Oh, so he
Oh,
could fire them at the Paladin then.
Mm-hmm. You could.
yeah, I have to because he's out of arc too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is
I
he
have
really?
to go. Yeah. So I have to.
I
go
thought
out.
I thought he would be in arc for the whole. No, I guess he's
No.
not. Is he? He's not in arc for the broadside. Then.
Right. Yeah.
No.
So it's the pal. So
So we'll
3.
go Paladin.
All right. So we'll go 6 to the front that way and 3 to the rear. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
6 to the front first.
Short range.
This is 0. 0. +1 is a 1. Large gun versus no high-speed target. Is that small aspect?
Which one? The repulse?
Yeah, it is. No? No, it's not. No, interesting. A 1? Is it a net 1 on there? Wow. 6 large tubes on a 1, yeah.
Yeah.
6 on a difficulty of 1. A 3 or better.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
No.
Man.
Oh man, Ron.
Three
is that
runs
like
in a row of my shooting.
Is that like a tube burst on his own ship?
It really
or something?
should be. It really should be. That's 3
The admiral
easy.
fell off the bridge.
That is 3 easy hits he has let walk. Oh my god. All right, and the other one, that's not going to be nearly as much fun, although it is just a 1 range band.
Probably is sick.
1, 2, 3. Three for 3.
Yeah, sick.
Eat a 6, yep.
Oh my god.
Yay, Ron.
All right. So that's gonna suck for our friend the Paladin. That was the Nisanao, and so it's that's a long. Is that a long or a short range shot though?
Short range.
Gotta
Short
be
range
short.
and a 3.
Primary.
6. 6 to the Paladin 0. 1, 2. Yeah, he sinks him.
The paladin just disappeared.
Vanished. All right, Achilles, where'd you declare your shots?
I was going after the paladin too.
All guns or?
Yeah, I was shooting everything.
All right, so nothing.
Oh, you didn't do your forwards here?
No, I didn't.
The big
I was-
threat?
He can't.
I was
he
going
can't-
after the
time out.
destroyers.
He can't shoot them there.
Yeah,
So
the forward guns.
yeah,
Couldn't
Yes,
I
I'm
could
saying
have
the
shot
forward
forward
guns. you
Yeah.
I
could've.
could have split the fire, but I didn't.
no, that's
I was going-
Okay, no, that's fair.
no, but the point
I was
is,
anticipating that you would miss, Ron.
but the point is, he couldn't have fired those guns here. Those guns had to go
I
there.
couldn't?
Oh yeah, those
Oh, do
guns-
Yeah,
yeah,
those
Oh.
are way out of arc.
yeah.
So I'm not talking about. I'm talking about in the Scharnhorst. I'm talking about these two here.
Yeah.
Could you have fired those there? Oh yeah, you could have. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
thought I could have fired my whole broadside
yeah.
at him.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah.
So there's that. Very well, British. All your primaries, have at 'em.
Hey guys, I'm soaking up all their main fire. Do something now.
Yeah, I know what that's like. The difference is you got 3 ships to do it with. I only had 1.
That one doesn't even have arc except forward.
Oh yeah, okay. You know, yeah, I get it now, Ron. I should have chosen because I can fire through. I wasn't thinking
You
about
fire
that.
over, yes.
Yeah, I should have chosen the Panther and let you take out the Paladin. Yeah. Oh well. Live and learn.
Just so you know, that arc is this, Chrono.
So I could
Or I'll kill it. Or a CT.
fire the Scharnhorst then.
Your broadsides can go to the Scharnhorst. Your forward guns can go to the Nisanao. I just don't know how the hood is configured.
So from the hood, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
forward.
So his forwards are going to the Eisenhower.
Well, I don't know that. I'm saying I'm asking.
But I
Oh,
could
he could
send
choose.
everything at the Scharnhorst is what you're saying. Because I could broadside.
No, you can't because the forwards can't see that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they could because they do go sideways. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything at the Scharnhorst. Then.
Everything at the Scharnhorst. How about you,
What
Chrono?
is it? What is it with you, CT? Why you hate me so much?
It's nothing personal. Nothing personal.
I'm feeling picked on, man.
Chrono? Did you mute?
Hello?
There he is.
There he is.
There you go. Okay, Repulse is throwing everything in the knees now. So,
Pulse to the knees now. Very good. Range?
22, or
That's
basically.
short.
22, that is short range. So it'll have a 0 director, it'll have a range band of 1, no small. Is that a small aspect shot?
Let me find out. I have to measure from target for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be a small aspect shot. Small aspect is cruel in this game. So that's 1,
Clothing fire's hard.
2. Yeah, you're not wrong. 2. How many tubes?
6.
6 tubes. 6 tubes for 2. 4 or better.
That was 3.
Mm-mm.
I misread. Oh, it is. So it is.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
0. How about you?
Splash.
On the other hand, our guy, is this, what range are you over here?
Long range.
Long range. So that is 1, 2. I can't believe that's a small aspect that way, or is it?
I don't think so.
No, that's a broadside.
Yeah, no, it's going to be like.
And you got the
Yeah.
same 6 tubes?
No, I have 8.
Ooh, that's many tubes. 2, 8 tubes. You need 3 or better.
Bye, Shine Horse.
No.
No! Yay! Oh no, he needed.
Yeah,
three
he got
better.
him.
Damn it.
All right,
course he did.
Scharnhorst at long range, though, so that does make a little bit of a difference. So that is-
Plunging fire.
This is
You
plunging
want a 5
fire
or
from,
6?
from the hood, looking for a big number.
It's 1d6.
26, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
A scant
Blank.
5. I don't think that even gets through the armor, does it?
nope.
Nope.
You can roll a
Roll,
crit. You can see if you get crit.
roll
now.
for the crit. You can roll for the crit.
Just
2d6.
one again.
2d6.
2.
2.
Mm-hmm. Which would be, which would have been wicked coming from the hood.
That would have been a change of friggin'.
That would
Go
have
ahead.
that, however, is a torpedo tube, which I don't think he has.
No, so no effect.
No effect.
Nice. See, we got away with that. I mean,
Yeah, I was saved by good German craftsmanship.
Yes.
Deal, something.
And a lack of torpedo tubes. All right, roll for initiative.
Now,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
destroyers have to go?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was cutting them out. I admit it.
Just because one of them blew up.
Yeah, it's their formation's turn. You got to declare. Go for it, Mike.
All right. I don't have a shot with my torpedoes,
Correct.
so it would just be my forward guns, right?
Yeah, you got what?
My
2?
pea shooters.
Each of them has
Two.
2.
2 on each.
4
Yeah, 2.
inches or whatever.
Yeah, each of them has 2 light guns.
That's going to be long range, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's long range because it's only.
It was the same for
Yeah,
our
it's-
secondary.
your max-
16.
yeah, your max-
Yes. Anything over 16 is long for them. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's just gonna be the front. It's just gonna be Panther, right? Because
No, you can
Yeah,
shoot over, remember?
Shoot
No,
over.
you can shoot it over, but it's 25. It's 25 inches away.
You might as well try and concentrate fire and try and get a lucky crit.
all right, and we'll go against Scharnhorst.
Oh, what is the maximum range for those?
A
32.
short, 32.
30. Okay, so yeah, both of them could fire.
Mhm.
Yep.
First one is the 2 gun. It's 0, 2, 2.
Which target?
Yeah, they're shooting at the Scharnhorst.
Shine
Wow,
So it's 2.
man, Mike.
You attract a lot of bullets.
2 with 2, but it's
Apparently.
only 2 tubes. He needs a 5 or better.
Yeah, that's what my sergeant used to say.
Same
You
shot.
attract a
Same
lot of
shot
bullets.
from behind, Mike. Another 5 or better.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, this.
We're laying smoke.
There ain't no lane
Third.
smoke. That's an interesting
Third.
omission. I'm very curious why he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't have that, huh?
No smoke.
No?
Not even in advance? Like optional rules or anything?
I have to see his FAQ or see if he has anything in there about that. But
Yeah, I do not like General Quarter just because I'm not a naval guy. I certainly know people who love naval gaming like it. I far prefer this already just because I don't like it. I think a lot of the rivet counting is past me. There are people who obviously like it. Victory at Sea is actually not a Warlord game. It's the old Mongoose game that
Yes.
they've just updated, and it's fine. I like it too, but I think a lot of the stuff they do is kind of a contrivance. But that's good. That's good. No, it is very much it is. Yeah, Vic at Sea has 2400 scale counters that come in, but obviously in Tabletop Simulator you can make them as big or as little as you want. Hey, Peter, good to see you, man.
All right, back up to initiative phase, or
Think so.
Yeah, and Kurt, I mean that's absolutely going to be a decision that people are going to make about what they like and what they don't. I think it's going to come down to really how much you love naval warfare in World War II. It's right kind of at the fringe of what I like, which is why I love Fletcher Pratt as much as I do. And also, in fairness, there are a lot of advanced rules that we're not seeing out there right now, including aircraft carrier and planes. And certainly the Halsey stuff, it's built around the premise that you want to be able to resolve the tactical quickly so you can get back to the strategic. But yeah, there's no doubt it's simplified. No doubt about it.
Yeah, I feel like they're sort of two halves of a game together. This feels fun so far. I'll just be interested to see how it works with the campaign.
Yeah.
yeah, with Halsey.
Yeah. So all right, here we go. And again, it's entirely personal preference, obviously, but everything I've played General Quarters, I've played a bunch of other rules, Krieg over the years, and it's just not a flame worth the candle to me. But I certainly respect those that's the way they prefer to play. And frankly, if you get a turning gauge involved, unless it's the really simplified one from Victory at Sea, I'm really not interested. I don't care much for that. All right, yeah, initiative, please.
Ugh, two.
Dalinor, shoot first.
Hey.
Move
Yes.
first.
Move
Move first.
Yes.
Move
Yes,
first. Shoot.
They're gonna
first.
schmooze. They're gonna schmooze.
They're gonna schmooze. And so anybody moving slow on your side, Germans?
No.
Anybody moving slow your side, British?
No.
Okay,
Nope.
regular movement, Germans. A schmoove. Yeah, it sure did. I've got those BAP 5 rules. I've got
Are you doing anything else, Ron? Or
No, that's my move.
okay. Toot.
Aiming for ramming speed.
and for what it's worth, our guy Sam Mustafa often gets that same reaction out of people who play as Napoleonic rules like LaSalle and Blucher. Not enough crunch. All right, regular movement. It's all British all the time. Do it.
On that sequence, move first, shoot first. So, okay, so you have to move, but you do have to move, or movement is done before shooting.
Yes.
You couldn't like shoot from where we were and then do the movement.
No.
Right.
No.
Oh man,
Actually, well, let me give you a bit more room there.
he's going to rake you with his broadside there, Ron.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, as much as I absolutely hate point-based systems, I'm hoping to find a few more historical scenarios. But Peter, one of these days it wouldn't kill us to do a point-based battle, just picking out different navies. And I would, while our guy chronologist is busily over there statting out the French fleet.
I'm going to try.
I know. I never doubted you, man. I never doubted you.
Especially
Well,
because Sam was like, I pointed based on vibes.
I would like to see. I would like to see the Austro-Hungarian First World War fleet, please.
Yeah, right. All right. And OJ, are you going to move regular or fast?
Regular.
Regular.
Okay, so we're going to get raked by the broadsides from the front and torpedoed from the back.
18's regular, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
If you
destroy
want
them.
to try and torpedo him, I'm going to go fast. Because I think you're
Why?
going to be out of arc there. I think you're going to be out of arc there for torpedoes.
Actually,
Yeah, but
he
if
could
I
have just
go-
like done half and then
I'm gonna be there,
turn.
but that's gonna give me a small aspect profile on him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but then you'd be able to at least launch it. But
Do they
also
keep? If they miss us, do they keep going and hit the repulse in the hood?
They do not.
Oh man,
This is
just
a
seems
pretty
wrong.
simple rule set. So
that just seems wrong. Oh, they'd be out of range anyway. Torpedo.
I mean, it depends because you wanted to go. You're not gonna be able to get torpedo hit from back here. Is the thing.
yeah.
Till you have arc. So it's like pick one or the other, I guess. No torpedoes or torpedoes with a slightly worse chance of hitting.
Yep. We'll try this. We'll try that. All right, my movement's done.
Yeah, Kurt, you're absolutely right. I mean, I played Seekrieg at what was it called? There was a naval wargame convention up here in Wisconsin for many, many years. Great bunch of guys. I went there for Napoleonics, but I got roped into a Seekrieg game, and I remember thinking, "Oh my God, knock this off! This is hurting me." Andrew, good evening. All right, that's all our movement. Shoot first. Secondaries, Germans.
Oh yeah, I'm shooting at the hood secondaries.
You're not going to get anything that shoots. You got no broadsides.
Yeah. Well, where's the center point?
I mean, you're right. Where's that smokestack? There it is. Ah.
They're looking to sink the hood.
Yeah, that one's got it.
Yeah, this doesn't have any.
All right.
No, I don't have any shots.
How many secondaries? You don't have any
6.
forward secondaries?
Actually, Achilles, you will have.
No, they're
shot
all side.
Yeah. Okay.
at my destroyers
1,
off the
2,
rear.
3, 4, 5, 6
not
secondaries.
with secondaries.
Yeah.
No, not with secondaries. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
no.
secondary turn.
Oh
So-
yeah, my primaries are definitely
so,
going to have a
I
shot.
know
at
that
my-
short range. How many tubes?
6.
6 tubes. That's short range. So that's a 1. Not small
Yes.
aspect. 2. 2 off of 6 tubes. 4 better. Nah. You can't hit the broadside of a bus, man. What can I tell you?
You know, just
Or
like that
the
car.
broadside
Can't
of the
have
hood.
an elephant.
You can't hit the broadside of a hood. All right. So obviously there are no secondaries coming from the British. So now we'll go to the primaries for the Germans. You've got, and remember, split your batteries, nice and now. You've
Yeah.
got 6 to the front, 3 to the back. Is that what you want to do, or
6 going for the hood.
Mm-hmm. And what about the 3?
And the last 3 are going to go back here at the Panther.
All right, 6 to the front.
Oh, don't I need to declare?
Yeah,
Before
you
he
should
does
declare yours too, like a gentleman. Yes, you should.
Guard
Okay.
formation, yeah.
Since he's going to fire at the Panther, I'm going to fire my primaries at the Pathfinder.
All right,
Well, you
what
got
about your
3 to
front
the
one?
back. You've got 3 to the back. You're going to need to fire your other 6 up here.
Yeah, and that's going to be at the hood. Yeah,
Or,
Well, I thought that
or
was
for that
obvious.
matter, you can go to the repulse. It's up to you.
I could actually, but
That is
you're
fascinating.
which one are you firing at, Ron?
The hood.
Okay, I'm going to fire on the hood as well.
So 6 to the front, 3 to the back, 6 to the front, 3 to the back. Same both to the Panther?
No, I'm going after the Panther. He's going after the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let me
RPG.
put it
If he
here.
shoots at the Pathfinder, it's going to be a bad aspect.
No, for him.
No. For me,
No, I understand. You're going to be out of arc. Remember, it goes to him. You've got to come in through his side. You're going to hit him on the bad part.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
'Cause it's center to center, and so his smokestack's like right there.
Yep.
So he's drawing a line basically there.
Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to take that penalty, it's against the Panther.
Wait, I still have the penalty. I would still have the penalty too, right? Or no?
No, you're fine. Yeah, I thought you were shooting the Panther.
No, I meant at the Path. We're talking about the Pathfinder right now. If I shot at the Pathfinder, would I still have the bad aspect?
No, because that's his.
Correct. You would not.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go
Okay,
after
so
the
we'll just switch.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And we'll switch targets.
All right, who's first?
Yeah.
Still trying to get over that part there.
Who is first? Nisano?
These no.
yeah, the aspect thing probably messes.
Yeah,
me up.
that's what's messing me up a little bit.
Yep. 6 to the
6
front.
short range.
So it's short range. So that's a 1. That's it. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's a 1 with 6 tubes. 3 or better, Ron.
I'm afraid.
You should be. You should be. Oh,
Yay!
Got it.
All right. And so it's 6 to the front. And now you roll 1d6. 3's not bad. That's a 6.
Yep.
And that's on the hood.
Cardiac.
Where's that marker? Here's a marker.
Well, we know her deck armor's not very thick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, no. It's
Oh, it's a
difference-
net. Yeah, it's a 2. It's a net 2. You're right. And
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
crit,
say
and a
it's
crit
net.
run for that, please.
Come on, 12. Oh!
Wouldn't that have been sweet?
7. If you do penetrate, if you didn't penetrate, you would have, but you did penetrate, so you don't. All right, 3 to the back against our friend, you're shooting
Pathfinder.
the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
What range is that? Is that still short range?
Yes.
Could be.
Okay.
It's under 24, and then
All right, so that's 1, 2, 2, and that's 3 tubes. 2 with
Yes.
3 tubes is a 5 or better.
No.
Oh, it just missed. All right,
Oh well.
your turn, Achilles. You're also going for the
All right.
hood with 6 tubes, short range.
Yep.
I can't imagine there are any other modifiers, so it's just a 1, I think.
Yeah.
So 1 with 6 tubes, 3 or better.
Okay.
Yep. And now you're gonna roll that 1d6 on your pen table. Ooh, not so good. 5. Armor of 4, correct?
yes.
So that's 1 more down off the hood's armor. So that was there. No, it's there. Good.
Now you crit.
Now,
Oh, it's one more.
oh yeah, 1
Do
more.
that-
And
do-
now,
do
now
that-
crit.
2
That's
dice. Yep.
2 dice, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the firing system.
Okay, I think that's the.
6 is a secondary, and you get to pick.
They
which
don't
one
have
is.
any.
And they don't got none, so what do we care? Poof. All right, now 3 up the back. And I think that's going to be the same deal Ron dealt with. 1.
5 or better, I think,
2,
right?
2. Yeah, it's a 2. And he's firing 3 tubes. Yeah, 5 or better.
Oh, almost.
Almost
I thought
there.
so.
Still, that was some good shooting. All right, primaries for the British, please, not torpedoes.
Repulse. Let me find my arc here. Coming from the smokestack.
Oh, I think you're being a little generous with yourself.
I know.
Try that.
That's not my center point.
Yeah. Oh, where's your center point?
It'd be like a second one right there.
It's even worse. You're all forward on that guy.
That's my
Oh,
rear arc.
aft. Sorry, aft.
Aft.
Yeah, you're aft.
What is this,
You're
the
aft. on
Rodney?
these now.
All right, that's 2 tubes.
Two.
Point blank range,
So what's
basically.
the deal? Yeah, so it's 1 for the range, and it's a bad aspect to
I need a 4.
2 with 2. You need a 4. No, you need a 5. You need a 5, actually.
Well, he didn't get
Doesn't
either
matter.
one. So it
You
doesn't
can get
matter.
Either one.
All right, and well, and actually, we should do all. We need to declare all these. What else are you
Oh
doing?
yeah, right. Oh yeah. That's
Yeah, full broadside right here underneath now.
Yeah, that I don't have any doubt about that.
I do.
I know you have doubts, but I'm afraid they're not going to count.
They've been duly noted, Ron.
Yeah,
Now shut up
they've
now.
definitely been duly noted. But the hood is about, there's this wonderful scene, and I think it's oh God, Captain Blood. Well, for what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly
Oh
thankful.
god. Yeah.
So this is the hood firing you.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ow! Ow! 8 tubes, close range. I think the only thing is going to be the range band at 1. 1 at 8.
Yeah.
2 or better.
This is gonna hurt.
When a sudden squall appears in between them.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Oh, I almost rolled over to that one.
That was
Yeah.
scary. That was briefly scary. 1d6 for your penetration.
Your pens are nasty.
8.
4, 8. 8 up against the
2 point.
2 get through on the east. You're an armor 6. Ow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're armor 6.
Roll for your
so
crit, please.
double 6, double 6, double 6, double 6. 8.
That is a
Ooh.
primary if pen, and there was pen, so it's a primary gun. You get to pick which one.
Ooh, let's see.
Pick a sport. Pick one.
Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of armor on these things. They don't call them Panzerschrift for nothing.
Yeah, that front one.
Well, that's one of the 3. So
No, it's the whole turret.
is it the whole
Isn't
turret?
it?
Yeah, it's whole turret.
Let me check.
Yeah, let's have a peek. It's the first time it's happened.
Or just a single tube.
Yeah, primary battery. One of the ship's primary battery turrets has been destroyed. The shooting player chooses which turret. All tubes in that turret are destroyed.
All tubes. There it is. Thank you.
Yep. Direct hit to the forward.
Smacked him right in the puss. Ow!
Whole gun crew wiped out.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
All right, I
So-
think that's it. All right, OJ, call your shots. And remember, you have to declare all of them.
Yep, they're all going to go against Scharnhorst.
So, primaries here, yeah?
And which got 4 per ship.
Yeah, you're fine.
this
But
guy
you,
might
got
have
wee,
a-
but you got wee guns,
This one-
yeah?
Yeah,
This
that one.
guy's
got
gonna-
4.
this
That
guy's
may
gonna
only have
be-
2.
I
Yeah,
know
that's going to
Mark.
be forward. So he's only going to get his forwards.
You could shoot the other guy, but if you want to get
What are you going to do, Mike?
We'll just both ships shoot at Scharnhorst.
All right, the Panther, in terms of, has all of them, right? So it's getting all
Yes.
1,
Correct.
2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do that first. Panther's got 5 going forward. What's its range? What's its aspect first?
It's
Maybe
got to
it's
be a
small.
poor aspect.
Yeah,
It's
it's
small aspect,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's small aspect. Yeah, and it
Range
was going
is
fast.
11.
Range is 11. So
Yes.
that's even for a small gun. That's close. So range and band 1. It has a small aspect 2. These are not large guns. That's it. 2, and it's got 6 tubes. 4.
6 tubes.
I thought it was 6
5.
total. 5.
That was 5
5
tubes.
It's the same.
Same Dover, yeah.
I'm just making sure before I hit the roller.
Yeah, sure. Makes sense.
4.
There it is. That is
don't
a
you-
that is a hit.
You can't penetrate him.
Oh, is that right?
No, we can't.
You need to roll a 6.
Okay. Well, even if he does, yeah. So he can't hit him, but he can crit him. 2d6, I believe, right? Or
Yeah,
was it
you can
10?
do non-penetrating crits. So
Yeah.
you could potentially do something.
2d6.
Blow a hole in the Admiral's swimming pool.
10.
Ooh.
10.
Torpedo.
That's a torpedo, which is nothing.
Oh no.
I needed to roll over there.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and then Pathfinder,
Mm-hmm.
which I think has got what, just 2 guns?
Yep.
That
2
we said?
guns.
2 guns forward, yeah.
Yeah, 2 guns forward, and we said that was a 1, 2. Yeah, 2 for 4. Or sorry, 2 for 2. 5 or better.
No.
And now the torpedo phase.
You want to use them. I mean, decisions.
We might as well go ahead and try Panther. She's the only
How
one that
many?
I think has. You got up to 4, right?
Nope. You've got, take a look right. Oh, I see. Yeah. You theoretically, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Update if you want to use all them at once, but I'm not sure if you want to do that.
No. I was going to use 2. Off of Panther.
You just use up the one launcher. So
Yeah.
you
Oh,
fire
that's
the
right. Because you
launcher.
got to fire all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, all 4. Yep.
If I remember correct. That's how it works, right? When you fire the launcher, they all go, right?
No, I thought you could fire each.
I'm looking at example. Da-da-da.
A ship may launch torpedoes at whatever speed. You must indicate the target, even if you're up. You do not have to use all of its launchers, but each launcher that attacks uses all of its torpedoes.
Right, and this is a launcher. These are all grouped together.
Yeah.
So the whole, so it'd be four torps.
Yeah. So I just do that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, just get a big marker.
Yep, that'll work.
4 torps. Fish in the water.
I think Panther has a shot in the using that with torps too.
Yeah, I was gonna hold off a little bit.
Yeah, I might as well hold on to it. Just try one, see what happens.
So what I was gonna do, I realize it's a little bit much, but my plan, if we start to do a little more of this stuff, is something like this. But that's all the torps you're firing?
Yes.
All right. So, torps modify much the same way. The current speed is not low or anchored. No, its current speed is normal, so it's a 3. It's a small aspect 4, and these are U.S. Nope, and they are not poor quality. So you need a 4. Is that right? A 4 or better?
No, 6.
Why? No, it's the difficulty is 4, and
But
he's
using
firing
tubes.
4 tubes. Yeah, he needs a 6 to hit. Yep.
Fish in the water, no go.
That's
Good
a-
effort, though.
That actually is a lovely system. I like it. I like it. It gets out of my way. Is that it?
Let me see. I
Yep.
think the damage is interesting for torpedoes, but we'll cover that.
Oh,
when we get to
damage for
torpedoes.
if they hit is brutal.
Yeah, I'm just remembering. Do you roll for each individual torpedo or each individual
No, remember you roll, I think, as if the torpedo track.
Yeah, because he said something about. I remember he said something about torpedoes being individual.
Yeah, damage from torpedoes. No, there's a national value for you. What you do is,
Oh, that's right.
You have a national value for their torpedoes. If that value plus a 1d6 is higher than their armor, that's buoyancy damage.
Oh,
But
that's
no matter
right.
what you get, it's a structure damage. And no matter what
Right.
else other than that, if you beat the armor by 6, which is not
gonna happen
not
with
possible against the big ships here, it blows up the ship.
Right. British torps are 3, so you get a pretty decent shot of causing
Doing that
flotation.
buoyancy damage, which is pretty wicked actually.
Yeah.
Because you get 2 of those and it's game over.
You
Yeah,
get a large
these
destroyer.
big ships don't die so fast, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Initiative, please.
Ugh.
What do you want, Ron?
Go first, shoot first.
You going slow? Ron?
No.
Anybody going slow on the Allies?
I'm not.
Normal
slow.
run. And we should clear in the marker step all speed tokens just to be good.
Oh, yep. Wait a minute.
What?
I'm just looking at these guys. They're like,
90 degrees, booby.
You done, Ron?
I am done, sir.
All right.
Tiptoe through the window.
Oops.
oh, through the tulips.
Through the water of the Baltic.
One more. We're up to 19 likes.
Ooh.
I guess it's up to us now. So let me.
Uh-oh, Pump House is cheering that the Royal Navy is supposed to squish these guys like a grape. What's going on?
Up to 12 to 18 is normal, right?
Yep. That is my recollection. But you know what? I cannot believe that isn't on the QRS. It always seems like
What's that?
like Sam forgets one key thing that should be on the QRS every time he does it.
Yeah.
It's like one thing. It's like, come on, dude.
Although I guess you can also look at your sheet. Well, no, you can't. That's
No,
12.
you can't. That's the
That's
thing.
max. That's your max speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your max speed, but that doesn't. It's such a critical
Okay.
piece of information.
Maybe that's like his version of a Hitchcock cameo.
Normal is 12 to 18.
Okay. For our purposes, anyway.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm unaware of anybody else having a purpose.
My move.
Yep.
Oh my God, yeah. The Avalanche Press Jutland is radically different from Avalon Hills Jutland. Oh yes.
Yes, it is.
I love Avalon Hills Jutland. It is a great game. It has nothing resembling historicity. Anybody who says they like Jutland and then criticize other games for being ahistorical is not paying attention.
I have that.
I have two sets of Jutland because I knew I was taking it to a gym to play it at proper scale, and I was afraid what the lunatics I was playing with were going to do to my counters.
All right, I'm done moving.
Oh boy, knife fight in a phone booth, kids and campers. Yeah, that's why you sometimes want to move second, no doubt about it. All right, well we go to shoot first. Secondaries, Germans.
Now, if you move second, you have to shoot second, right?
Yep.
True. So you
Yeah.
give up.
Who's got secondaries? Who's got some?
I don't. But
I do.
Scharnhorst does.
You don't have any secondaries, Ryan?
I do, but I can't. Not in my
They're out
aspect.
of arc. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Achilles does on the Scharnhorst.
I do.
Yep.
Yeah, you. Oh, I see. They're aft. I was looking at them the wrong way again. How many you got?
I
Six.
have 6.
Oh,
You could
6.
split them if you want. Well, no, you can't. Well, actually, you could. You can split your turrets if you really want to, but I'm not sure you want to.
Yeah. So
Well, if I can fire them all at Panther, I'm going to fire them all at Panther.
Yeah. Yep. Mike, did the Panther move? Did the destroyers move fast again?
No.
Okay.
Not this turn, no.
All right. So that's close range. So it's a 1. Target is not small aspected. It's a 1, firing 6 tubes. 1 difficulty firing. I thought he had 6.
No, I'm okay. I'm right. I was reading the difficulty off.
Oh, okay. So 1 difficulty against 6 tubes. 3 or better.
Hit.
Got him. And now this is short range on secondaries. Roll your 1d6 to pen.
Well, my armor's 0, so it doesn't.
Well, but how much he does matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that matters. That's 5.
That's a crippled panther.
Roll and so the
I got
Panther 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Now roll for your crit Achilles.
That's 2 dice, right?
I think that's the. That's a
If
pity.
you did,
That's
yeah,
a-
If you didn't penetrate, yes, you did. Okay. That's all the secondaries?
the pity penetrate.
Yeah, pity
The
damage.
pity. Pity damage.
You tried. You tried.
pity-
You get a, okay, you are the best little fighting ship in the Navy. I'm so proud.
You get a consolation penetration.
You get consolation penetration.
Boy, now we're going to lose our
Why slow move here?
because he's got to be slow from now on. He's crippled.
He's a cripple.
His wheelhouse has been blown up. There's damage control parties everywhere. Something's on fire.
Yeah. Something's on fire.
All right.
So
main
that's
guns
all.
now?
That's all the secondaries, I assume.
Yep.
All right, German primaries.
I got 3 going at the hood. That's
Was
it.
that the Pathfinder or the Panther?
That was the Panther.
it was Panther. Yeah.
Okay.
Panther.
Okay.
So I got 3 at the hood.
You just got 3 forward.
No, this is rear.
Oh, why do I keep forgetting you're oriented the wrong way? All right,
Yeah,
so you're going 3
rear
to the
to
hood.
gear.
What do you got, Achilles? I think you should be able to split up a little bit.
Yeah, I could, or can I fire them all at the hood?
You can talk them all the hood if you want. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm going to
He's
fire
an
them all
arc.
at
Oh
the
yeah,
hood.
he's an arc. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you are. All right, so that's a total of. We'll do yours first, I guess, Achilles.
Okay.
Or it's up to you guys. You tell me. It's up to you. I shouldn't assume.
I'll do my 3 first because his
Yeah,
his
go ahead.
9 can destroy him.
All right, so you've got 3. That's not a bum aspect, I assume.
Let me roll the low numbers first.
1. Yeah. 3 at difficulty 1. 4 or better.
Oh, nice one.
Ooh,
Wasn't expecting that.
a
I wish
hit.
that was
A
for damage.
palpable hit. And that is from our friends, the Nisa now. 1d6. A 4.
6.
6.
So 2 more points.
2 on the hood. Check for your crit.
Yes.
Ooh, we rolled low.
3. Unfortunately,
Oh,
that's a flat gun. Nothing.
Ah,
If you can mark it off, it doesn't affect anything in the game.
Yeah, that's true. We will because it's symbolic
Your turn.
and we do that stuff. Oh, look at that. Your flak is now 1. There you go. Or 0, I should say.
launch our seaplane.
Sir, we have
So I
no
was gonna say,
seaplanes.
let's
Sir,
just-
we have no seaplanes.
Damn it.
Damn
I don't
you,
know.
sir.
My sheet has one.
Yeah, well, you would if we had airplanes. Yeah, no, and like I said, this rule set, we're playing the basic rules.
I
there,
know, I
There
was
are 100%, just for those watching, definitely airplanes. There are definite
Your
airplanes.
turn there, Achilles.
Achilles, 6 barrels, right?
I
Oh,
have
no,
9.
9. On a difficulty of 1? Yeah. 9 on a difficulty of 1. Anything but a 1, Achilles.
Oh, I hate when you say that.
Sorry,
I really
man.
do.
I know, right?
There
Treats
you
me like that all the time.
go. You got it. That's a hit. Sharn
work.
Horse, 1d6 for the damage.
Let's see damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
7.
3 more.
Roll for your crit.
That's the trouble for the hood.
6. That is a secondary turret, which it has none of.
Of course.
Hood is in trouble.
The hood is crippled.
Crit, though.
The hood is crippled, which means its movement is there, and this is there. So now its shooting is also impaired.
Mm-hmm.
The shooting impaired.
He is now
That's
the shooting impaired hood. Good. Took quite a pounding in that round of fire, but I believe that is all the primaries. So I now call upon the.
Flight of pressure. I'll be back 1 minute.
All right. Who's
Hey, is the hood, is that CT?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. We got to take that ship out first.
I'm going to. The pulse is going to hit the Scharnhorst with everything it can. I think it's full broadside this time.
As is the
Aspect.
hood.
Why do you think that? Because its thing goes like this.
No, it's a small aspect
Oh, okay.
for me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can drop the house on him. Yeah.
All right. The
Repulse will be dropping the house on the Scharnhorst, and how about the hood?
Also the hood.
All
love you
right.
too, Cindy.
Well, never let it be said. Well, the repulse is in better shape.
I just need a 4 still, I think. 'cause of
So
the
how
small
many
aspect.
tubes you dropping on him?
6 tubes.
1, 2, 2.
I need
2 for 6 tubes. 4 or better.
Hold on. Let's do something. Oh, come on.
Oh dear. Oh
Guys,
dear.
His payback.
Guys,
His
I
payback for Corona.
sacrificed 2 destroyers for you to be able to take these guys out. And
And what the heck? And what the absolute heck? And now
saved
that
by
hood-
saved by classic British gunnery.
Is that so? All right, the hood.
hey, ring the 20 bell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
20 likes. Well, that's only a 1 ring, but we're gonna get one. Here it comes. 20 viewers at a time. That's 3, but that's still 1. Thank you all very much. Appreciate your coming by to watch us play with toy ships. That's right. There is a map. It's this giant field of ocean. I think that's fair. But we are playing a war game with toy soldiers with little boat. We're playing boats. With that in mind, our friend the Hood is now going to shoot We're going to launch at the Scharnhorst as well. How many are you going to launch at him, CT?
The house.
The house. How many is that?
The reduced house.
That's still 8 tubes, right?
Yeah.
8 tubis is 1 range band. Small aspect or no?
Don't think
No,
so.
I think it's
Okay,
full
so it's 1.
broadside.
But he already has a 1 for his ship director.
Yep.
So that's
Fire
a 2.
control damage.
2, 8 tubes says 2 or better.
No, 3.
Why so? Because you got 8 tubes, right?
Right, but that's here for
Difficulty
2.
2, 8 tubes. You're accurate. 3.
Hit.
Yes. Roll for your
See?
damage,
That's
sir.
why we got to kill CT.
Oh, that's
See?
why you gotta
See?
kill CT.
This
Yes,
is
it
why you got to kill CT, man.
That's
That is
9.
9. That is 3 damage to the Scharnhorst. He has no damage to date. Please roll for a crit. Nine. That is a primary battery. If there was penetration, which there was, you may pick the battery.
Let's do one of the front ones.
And then I guess the destroyer's.
How bad did we get hit?
The Scharnhorst took 3 points and lost a primary battery.
To the hood of all things.
To the
See,
hood.
this is why we got to
Although-
kill CT.
Although the hood, let's be honest, is not exactly rumpusing along here.
You've seen better days.
Oh, and for the record, the hood is also now moving slow.
Yeah, let's grab that.
He is a slow mover. All right. All right, torpedo people, what do you got? Or I'll actually, first, your primaries, Mike.
Yep. Everything against Scharnhorst, I guess.
And that's, what are you doing with the Pathfinder?
Both.
He's only going to have his forwards there.
We have both on just now.
No, he's going to have his broadside there. So he can split.
Right. Yeah. So we'll split then. Pathfinder against Scharnhorst and I'm sorry, Panther against Scharnhorst and Pathfinder against Vishnau.
You didn't quite kill him, guys, so he's still hanging around. Sorry. All right, so you're going to start with the Panther?
Yes.
And the Panther I'm seeing has... can you unload the house on him?
I thought so.
I think so.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Whatever the.
No, he's
whatever
not
the
going to get
house
his
may be.
forwards in. He's going to get all his sides. Or does he have those?
They're all
two-way
current.
sides?
They're all sides. They're,
Yeah,
they're all
they're
broad.
sides.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 6.
Five.
Only
Five.
5. What's the aspect?
You unload him with his broadside, so in theory it should be.
No, it's a bad aspect. Oh no, it's a broadside. What am I looking at?
Yeah.
Muttonhead. All right, so it is, however, his range director is a 1, not a 0. Not a small aspect. Anything else? Anything else? No.
Nope.
1 difficulty for 5 2.
Well, does it because of his
Oh, it's 2.
fire?
It's gonna be 2. It's gonna
Oh,
be 2
yeah,
for
the range band. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a 2.
Yeah.
2 for 5 is a 4.
Got it.
Yeah. And now you
Hyper
get to,
crit.
but all you can do is get a crit, Mike.
2. You
2
need to
is
roll 2
nothing.
dice.
That's your flak. Your flak,
No,
you
no.
have none.
He's got to
He
roll
rolled-
another die.
Oh, he rolled
Oh,
eight,
that's
He
right.
can only
and
roll
what?
one die.
Okay, somebody said 2,
Yeah.
so I assumed. Well, I can't roll 12.
5.
A total of 5? That is a
Secondary.
secondary battery of your choosing, Mike.
Ah.
He got something on his right side.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the double batteries.
On his what side?
On his
Uh,
starboard
starboard.
side.
yeah, starboard.
Yeah, you have to speak a foreign language when you're talking to those
That one right there?
Navy guys.
Yeah.
I kill it.
All right, and then Pathfinder against Vishnau.
How many's he got?
He should have the same 5.
No, because he can't fire his forwards at him.
No, but they're all turrets.
Oh, they've all
They're-
got
they're
the
all
same
broadside.
thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Thank you.
Same class of ship.
16 inches. 16 inches. That okay? We need to measure that because that's right on the cusp.
Let me see. Where's the center point? Yes. Where's his center point?
Yeah.
The stack.
He's
Like,
good.
bare-
That's exact.
within.
That'll be a 1. 5 tubes. Range band is 1.
I think
What's
it's a
the-
bad
what's-
aspect
Bad aspect.
because he's like,
Yeah, bad aspect. So that's 2. 5 tubes on a 2. I think it's the same roll. Yeah, 4 better.
get
And he gets it again.
Uh-huh.
blink, blink, blink.
Just for a clip. Just for a crit though.
3.
Nothing, I think.
Flak.
Yeah,
Flak.
That's nothing.
Well, flak exists, but
Yeah, that's true. His anti-aircraft would diminish. Go ahead. Yeah, do it. Mark it down. It's marked down. Look at that. Boom.
yeah.
Yeah, take it. Pow. Boom, boom, pow. Okay. Any torpedoes, Mike?
Sure.
What do you got?
Got both one launcher on Pathfinder, or I'm sorry, on Panther, and one on Pathfinder.
So how many torpedoes is that?
Gonna be what target? What's your targets?
They're both going to shoot for Scharnhorst.
I'm not sure Pathfinder hits Scharnhorst.
Yeah, Pathfinder can't.
It's remember it's a
Yep.
side arc only.
Oh, okay. Then I guess she's going for Gish now.
Is that 4 and 4?
It's tight. Yes, 4 and 4.
All right. Are we marking off that those torpedoes are gone?
Now because I don't have a marker for
Okay,
it.
Pathfinder's gone. Or sorry, Panther's gone, and now there we go. All right.
There you go.
4 and 4. Which one you want to resolve first?
Scharnhorst, Panther.
And you're shooting at the Scharnhorst. Okay, so once again, we'll go through our modifiers. The current speed of the target is normal, so it's a 3. Is that a small aspect?
I don't think so because he blasted him with a broadside.
Yep. So it's a 3 or better, Mike?
Wait, 3 of them?
Better.
Oh, it's on the chart. I'm sorry. He's got to go. Difficulty is
does it-
3,
does it-
and it's
Just
4.
rolled
He
over.
needed a 5. No, you needed a 5, Mike. I'm sorry,
Yeah, that's all right.
but that's okay.
I
So
rolled
that's a
2,
no-go.
so-
How about the other one? That's also 4?
I think it's a bad.
Yeah.
That one's a bad aspect. I think.
Yeah.
I think he's a 6.
So he's going to need a 6.
Nope, got my 5 that time.
Ah. I mean, we're not doing that much structural damage to him, but we are playing heck with their batteries.
Yep. All right, that's all of it. Roll for initiative.
I have smoke coming from my ship, Ron. Admiral Ron.
Admiral
Yeah, still
Ron.
alive.
Chrono, what do you want?
I think I want to move first this time.
Move first, shoot first.
Yeah.
British. First, anybody moving slow? Yes.
I have no choice.
Yep. The Panther and the Hood are both moving slow.
Ooh, how does that work with the hood with him up the butt of the repulse?
Well, you can go through.
You
remember?
can land right on top. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
The scale is a bit wonky because everything's kind of sized up, but I think
But
we can see
Repulse is in the lead anyway.
You know, that's
so.
what certain other people say too. But
Take care, Matt. Tritarch, good to see you.
the size
be
is
right back.
wonky. Everything's sized up.
That's interesting because it says that it abstracts out anything that's got 4 secondaries. Or 4-inch guns. 4-inch guns and lower. I don't know. Have to ask the man himself. Have our slows gone?
Not yet.
Well, I'm thinking.
Sorry. Very good. That is allowed.
Now I know why there's smoke coming from those ships.
Why is that, Ron?
Because he's thinking.
All right, I'm refreshing my cocktail. Please don't do anything I wouldn't.
That doesn't leave much.
Okay.
How fast is slow aspect?
Up to 11.9, 11.9 basically. Basically up below 6 or below 12, essentially.
Achilles to you.
No, it's
No,
Okay.
message.
Yes, we do. Well, it'll hurt our response. But yeah,
I am.
who just put the
Knock it off,
uh,
terrorist.
illustrious just showed up?
I think OJ's got to move his destroyer. Or a slow destroyer.
Yeah. Remember, the slows have to go first. British slows, which means
Good
just
way.
the Panther, unless he's going to keep the Pathfinder with him.
Yeah.
Max to
slow
12.
speed? 12. Thank you. Go.
And this guy, is he staying with him or no?
No, he's not.
Out of formation. Obviously, this won't be a formation. Any German slows?
No.
British normals?
And that's 1. So next.
Is the yeah, there you go.
Those 2 clicks I think I did right.
Oh Lord.
That may not be enough to That may not be enough to remember. You've got to move at least 12 to get out of slow.
Gotcha.
Which you could do if you just want to keep going straight through there.
Yeah, but he's in normal.
Right.
He's got to move at least 12 inches.
There he goes.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Can we ram him? Can we just cut him in half?
All right. German normals.
Nope.
Oh, all right. And no British fast, so German fast.
What's this max I could do? 24?
Max is 24. I spawn a red cube. Wait.
Oh, you took the speed token with you. Oh, that's
That's yours.
fast. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Peter, I think you're really going to like the Scharnhorst rules. Or Scharnhorst. my biases are showing. The Halsey rules. where he sets up a really nice, simple system for doing whole campaigns at different. The thing I really like, it's not
Go
all
ahead,
midway.
Okay. So if I remember correctly, you went about 18, and then
Yeah, you got to go
but
at
I'm not
least.
gonna be
You
able-
got to go at least 18.
yeah. But
You have to
I'm
go
not
up to
going
like
to be able
basically
to.
this line. You go basically up to this line, then turn. You have 24s. So.
That's as far as I could go.
Yeah, so much for this game ending quickly, I would say.
You could,
Yeah, no kidding.
you could turn.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And still a formation, I would say.
Hmm. Is that? Oh, that would break the formation.
Yeah, that would break the formation.
Okay. Okay.
Like this
There
one
we
is
go.
not a formation.
Yeah.
All right then.
All right. Shoot first. Secondaries. British got none. Secondaries. Germans.
Right here.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah. Agree. So you got to call him. So
Yeah.
the Scharnhorst.
We're all going
the
Path-
Scharnhorst is.
We're all
firing.
going for Pathfinder.
Bad aspect for. Actually, no. Wow. Yeah, that you learn stuff. Got good aspect both ways. Okay. Long range, I'm assuming, for both.
Yes.
All right, so we'll start with the Scharnhorst, I guess. How many tubes?
Let's see how many have I got left.
You got
So
4.
it's just the starboard side ones, right? So it's 4.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, you can fire out if these guys here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so you Scharnhorst.
Scharnhorst
Yeah.
is
1, 2, 3, 4.
damaged.
Yep, got it. I understand your point. Thank you. So, target is range band. Well, your director is 0. Your range band is 2. You do not have a small aspect. He did not move at high speed. You, however, are. So that's a 3.
It's only for large guns, though.
Only for large
Good
guns.
point.
We keep screwing that one up.
I keep screwing that one up. Thank you. You're being kind. You're being kind.
I screwed it up earlier.
2 for 4. 4 or better.
Ooh.
Boom. And let's see a die roll on your damage. A4, which means you did 2 damage, which means it did 2 damage. And now roll for your crit.
Which means
Well, it doesn't have any armor, so.
Nothing worth speaking of.
A 10.
Torpedo.
Oh,
That's
dear.
That's what you want the torpedo.
That's
at.
what you wanted. And who did you hit?
That was
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. That took out their last torpedoes.
Oh, very nice. And I didn't see them get marked off for damage. So we'll do this. 1, 2. Well, you know what? All things being equal, hardly a bad deal.
And I think my hit's supposed to be is the same. I have 6, which 4 to 7 is the thing, so 4 or higher.
All right. I'll trust you. Think you're figuring it out. Smart monkey.
Yep.
No. There you
Yay!
go. Roll for it. Roll for your damage.
I guess
Second
one.
Only 1.
one, which still is a point, and you get to do your critical.
Torpedoes again.
Oh, hit
Yeah,
the torpedoes. He got none.
we made absolutely sure of those torpedoes.
Yeah, right?
We saw those torpedoes, and I'll be damned if you're shooting them again.
Damn the torpedoes.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and so that was all the secondaries. So now we switch to the primaries, British.
You want to try for Hood because I don't know if they're going to concentrate on you or me, but
Yeah, I can. Because we don't have to declare at the same time since we're not a formation, right? Or do we?
No, it's going to be one or the other of you, exactly.
they're in arc, so you might as well drop the house on the Scharnhorst again.
Yep.
What's the range?
Long range.
Yeah. And he's lost fire control, correct?
Yes, he's looking for, I think, difficulty 4 because they're moving fast.
So it's one for the value, 2 for the bands, that's a 3, and then large guns versus a high speed target 4. As the man said, how many tubes?
8.
5 or better.
Yes.
Oh,
Good shot.
Oh,
Really?
dear. The hood. That's why Achilles said kill the hood, man.
I told you we gotta kill CT, man.
1d6 for damage, long range. 4,
Okay.
little merciful. 6, which bounces off the armor. So roll d6
Crit.
for a crit.
Crit.
9 is a primary, but no pen.
Oh, no pen. That's right.
No pen,
Dang.
so no damage. Nothing at all. All right, now over to the Germans.
All right, who do we want to go for? I mean, we have both broadsides.
Kill CT.
Well, all right, I'll let you go after CT.
He's not clown. He ain't clowning with you here.
I'm gonna go after.
You're gonna drop the house on the repulse.
It's only 6, but
All right. So let's start with you, Achilles. How many tubes you dropping?
I've only got 6 left.
6.
6 left. All right. Range band. Obviously, that's a 2 band. 2. It's not a small aspect. He's not high speed. He's a 2.
No, target's slow speed, as a matter of fact.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
they're also shooting at high speed, so it washes.
Yeah. Washes.
There's a 2.
Oh yeah. So it's a 2. 2 6 tubes, 4 or better.
Okay.
In the quest to kill CT,
Dang it.
and he does not. How many you got, Ron?
6.
I think it's 3 because I'm not slow.
You are
But
not
it's
slow. 3 shooting at 6. You need a 5 or better, Ron. Oh wait, time out. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a formation. Yeah, 5 or better.
Yeah, they can do all this in their formation. Oh, hit me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ron, pen test.
Well done.
4.
Well done.
That's not bad. A 4
4
long
does a
range.
pen though.
Yeah, bounces off.
No pen. All right. What's your armor out there? I'm just curious.
4.
Oh,
Both of
okay.
our, we're
roll
both
for,
4s.
roll for crit. 7.
Oh, pity damage.
That's a pen, even if you don't pen. Pity pen.
Pity pen.
It's the first hit on the repulse. Look at that.
I mark it. I will return fire and drop the house on Scharnhorst.
Will you? Will you?
I will try.
indeed? So
6
I'm
tubes.
assuming you're all broadside on each other, aren't you?
Yeah, broadside at this
Yeah,
point, yeah.
that's a nice, good-looking broadside-y thing. All right, so you're at full, so that's 2. He, however, was moving at top speed, so that's 3.
I get 5, I think.
Yeah, 3 dropping 6, you said?
Yep.
5 is right.
Oh, I saw it at 6.
Mm-mm. No shot.
Nothing.
All right, Mike, do something amazing. You got 2 destroyers out there, separately, though.
Yeah.
You got a range. This guy's in range there, but I think it's just his forward guns.
Yeah. Just be the 2 guns.
Well, the center point's in your side arc,
Yep,
I think.
yep, I agree. It's actually a broadside shot.
So 5 guns.
Pathfinder's going to launch 5 at long range. Pathfinder got any disabilities? Is that the one that's got, like, nothing? Yeah.
Besides torpedoes.
Okay, he's the one
Yeah.
that's short torpedoes. It's the Panther that's got the crippled. All right.
Yeah.
So, range and bands is 2. Target is a good aspect, but it's and these are these small or large guns?
No.
They're small.
2.
It's a
Small.
destroyer.
True. What am I saying? Good point. So it's a 2.
It's carrying around a single 16-inch gun.
Got an 18-inch gun on
Like
the
one of those
front deck.
gunboats Jefferson was going to make back in the late 18th century for the United States. Small
So
boat
it's-
with one giant gun on it.
So it's 2. So it's a 5 or better.
Miss.
Miss. And how about the what is it? The Panther.
Out of range.
Out of range.
All right. Any torpedoes?
All
Not
gone.
anymore.
I don't know. Is everybody
blew
out?
them
Oh,
away,
wow.
remember?
Yeah, all the torps. Oh, that's right. The Paladin is sunk. What am I saying? All right. So no more torps left. All right. That cleans things up. Initiative.
3.
Wow, that was a slow roll.
Sure
What do you
was.
feel- what do you feel like, Ron?
I thought you were pushing
Achilles,
it. for
what
some
do you want? What do you think?
Okay,
Go.
so if we move second, they get to shoot first. I think we
Right.
want to shoot first, don't we? But then again, let's see.
Right.
How far away are they going to be able to get? They're going to be moving slow. Yeah, let's let them move first. Let's let them
Alright,
move
we
first.
move
That way
second.
we can.
Oh, we move first? Or that?
No, let them move first.
All
That
right.
way,
Because if you
we
move
can
first,
set
you
up our
shoot.
shot.
Remember, if you move first, you shoot second.
Right.
No,
No, if we move first, we shoot first.
Right. I'm sorry. If you let them go, they get to shoot first. Is my point.
Exactly.
All right. Let them go.
Yeah, let them go so that we can
Go
make sure
ahead.
we get a shot.
Anybody low speed?
Or-
Well, no. Wait a minute. They got some mandatory low speeds. Don't take those markers off.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
These those.
Who's mandatory?
The hood and the panther.
Yeah, those don't go away. So low speeders, please.
Ooh, excuse me.
And have to go at least or 12, right?
No, you got to go 2.
2 up
Your
to
max
12.
is your max. Is
Your
12.
max is 12.
Yeah.
The edge of the board is calling you, CT.
Honestly, that might not be a terrible idea.
Yeah, the problem is you can't automatically disengage.
I'll race you there, Achilles.
I'm going faster than you are, but you're closer. It's the tortoise and the hare.
And Mike, you got the Panther?
Yeah.
I like this system, a boatload, actually.
It's interesting.
Oh.
Enjoying it so far.
Is
I
it
like
10 or 12 or slow?
12. I like the fact that it doesn't have turn gauges. I hate turn gauges.
They are very finicky. I've always found drunk gauges very finicky, even on tabletop.
Yeah, I was going to say, even on the physical tabletop. All right, so that's lows. Any other lows for the British?
No.
German lows?
No.
English regulars? No, Red, absolutely Achilles means to do violence to CT. Do not doubt that.
And Pathfinder.
Yeah, if I could
That's
convince
you,
my
OJ.
admiral. Wake up, OJ.
OJ?
Yep, I'm here.
If I could convince my admiral, we'd both be concentrating all our fire on the hood.
So much hate. Okay.
Normal speed
Yep.
Germans.
And I'll be back in just a minute.
Where do you want to go from here, Achilles?
Well, let's see where they are. Do we want to maintain the broadside fire or
We kind of
If we-
do.
yeah? So we don't need to go fast then, right? if we go fast,
No.
we're hurting our own fire, but they're going to fire first. And it
We
hurts
hurt our
their
own fire, but at the same time, no, it hurts their fire.
Red is calling. Talk Achilles down.
Well,
No, let's go fast.
okay, let's go fast.
All right, no
I'm
We're
going
normals.
going
with you.
fast.
Any British fast?
All British went.
All British went, so German fast.
Oh, we lost OJ.
He went away, and then he really went away.
Let me know when you're finished.
CT, it appears he does not want you to leave the table.
Finished.
I guess not.
Okay.
Well, not willingly. He'll be under the table.
You gotta go straight.
Did you leave me enough room to keep up with you, bud?
Yeah. Turn and go 3 inches.
All right. Oops. Too far.
Close enough.
There we go.
I'd say. All right. No secondaries on the British side. So secondaries on the German side.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll fire my secondaries at over here.
Nice now
Repulse.
declares on the repulse. How about you, Achilles?
Do I have
I think you have arc on them.
Nope. Arc on
Nope.
Pathfinder?
Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
Well,
Rare you
looks like
do.
I don't.
Doesn't matter. Secondaries from the center, so you can't get 25.
Yeah, I'm
And-
out of range.
Yeah, you're out of range.
All right.
Yeah.
So you just got your secondaries run.
Yeah, I got 6 tubes, long range.
6 tubes at long range on a good shot on the Nisa now. Yeah.
Yep.
6 tubes. 1, 2, 2.
4, I think.
2 for a 6. 4 accurate. Yep. Damage.
Not to pen.
Roll for crit.
Nothing.
Black.
More flak. All right, so no
My
other
flak
secondary.
match.
The Scharnhorst was out of range, so we switch to primaries, and that gives the British the advantage. Go.
Do you want me to go first this time?
OJ, you back?
Yeah, you probably should go first.
Yeah, he's saying you should go first.
Okay, then I will drop the house on Scharnhorst again.
You will give him love. That is love.
Yes.
Long range
And
love.
CT, I imagine you're going to pick the same target, right?
It doesn't matter.
You
'cause
never can tell.
He's got to go separate anyway.
Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah.
it's long range 2. You have no other effect, and he
He's-
moves
he's-
speed.
he-
So yeah, 3. How many tubes?
6.
3 for 6 tubes. 5.
Come on, give me something. It does.
Oh dear.
Dang!
Oh dear. Off the repulse, straight at the Scharnhorst. Let's see it.
4. I think it's an equivalent.
4 is a 6. Yeah. So roll for crit.
Come on, 2. No. Oh, pity damage.
Pity damage
That could have been worse.
on the Scharnhorst.
Could have been.
You mark your pity damage.
No, I have not.
Okay, there it is. Pity damage.
There we go.
All right, that was the repulse firing. Now the formation. Yeah, formations are a huge deal. German
Yeah,
formation
definitely.
goes.
We're suffering.
You got them both. It's up to you. Nice now. What do you want?
I want the repulse. I'll
Nice.
let
Achilles dump on the hood.
Yeah, Ron.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that both of them are firing at me.
wait a minute. He can't get it.
No.
It's
Why
too
not?
far. Well,
48.
it's a
48, dude.
Oh, 48. What am I thinking? I still think it's. Oh, I don't know.
Bigs are
All right.
48. Yep.
You could do it. You only need one hit.
So you going for the hood? All right.
I'm going for
So
repulse.
the
I'm
Nice
going
now
for
is
the hood,
the
yeah.
Nice now is dumping on the repulse. The Scharnhorst is dumping on the hood. Got it. Not
Yeah.
a bad shot. Nice now. How many tubes?
6.
Long range 2.
Actually, just within. Short. 24.
It's short. Okay.
Yes.
1.
High speed.
And you were at high speed. 2. 2 for 6 tubes. 4 better.
Or
Man,
hit.
Got it.
bringing it home. Damage. At short range. This could be evil.
4 or 3.
3. Not terrible. 6.
Oh, 6. Okay.
Yeah.
That's still 2 damage.
That is damage. And roll for your crit.
12.
8.
Oh, one of my batteries.
Ooh, you get to pick one. Shut him down.
Oh, I'm going to go for one of the forward batteries.
The forward.
Yep.
All right. Go on now. The repulse is taking a beating. The hood is taking a beating. Achilles will now exact his vengeance on the hood.
Yeah, by totally missing, and probably.
How many tubes?
6.
6 tubes. Range and your range of band is 2. Not a small aspect. You did move. That's 3. 6 tubes at 3.
He's almost slow though.
Oh, he's slow. Okay, so that washes. So at 2, 6 tubes, 4 or better.
Whew.
No.
Dang it.
The hood mocks you. All right, that
Yeah.
flips it
See,
over.
see,
to
Ron.
Which
See,
one of
if
the
you had
it-
fired at the hood, she'd be dead right now.
Not an unfair point. Who's first?
I'll fire at the Scharnhorst.
2, 3.
Yeah.
I think it's 4.
It's a long range shot. How many tubes?
Still 8, I think.
8 still.
He's still got 8 left. Wow. All right. Well, he's obviously at control 1, band 2, so that takes him to 3. He, however, did move fast, so that's a 4.
I think he's a 5.
So that's 4 for 8. 5 or better. No.
Oh.
Chrono?
I already shot
Oh, okay. OJ.
at a range, I think.
Mm-hmm. He was out of range for me, so it was.
Yeah. No, that's fine. All
No,
right.
it's his range is 32.
Wait,
No,
upper
no.
secondary-
These
upper
are small
secondary.
guns.
Small
Yeah,
guns.
well,
small
yeah.
guns are range of 32.
32.
Oh, that's true. They are.
Then
So
Well,
why was I out of range before then?
because it
Or
was a
chip-
different
You were
ship.
shooting over here.
It was Panther before.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're
No,
out
no,
of
no.
range. No, he
No,
he
my
shot,
secondaries.
He shot you.
Oh,
He's-
your secondary.
Oh, secondaries.
Oh, were they out of arc or were they out of range?
Is out of arc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're out of arc for it.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
He's got 5.
Okay, so the Pathfinder has secondaries.
Yeah. Oh no, primaries.
Yeah,
Small.
primaries.
He's got these 6-inch pop guns. Well, he's got to do
That
what
have
he
hit
can-
that have hit as many times as my 2 capital ships.
all he can do is his very best, right?
Exactly.
So he's does he have a bad aspect? He actually doesn't. He's got a good aspect. 5 pop guns at long range. And by the way, what's the I know one of those 2 is jacked up on its director.
It's
No.
not.
Pathfinder is not.
Pathfinder is
Yeah.
fine.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the P of Pathfinder is fine. So that's 2 for the range band, and he moves. So and it's a small gun, so it doesn't count. So it's 2, 5 guns on a 2, 4 or better.
Nope.
Anything else?
Nope.
Initiative.
Three.
Dalinor, what do you want?
Should we let them go first again?
Yeah,
we
I think
should.
so.
Yeah, I think so. Go. They can go first.
Slow British. You got 2 of them.
Oh, it's chugging along. I think I can. I think I can. I think.
Well, the waves are starting to come over the deck. So
You know.
That border is looking mighty sweet to the hood right now.
And then OJ's path.
Yep. OJ, your Pathfinder? Or your Panther?
Panther.
Yeah. Forget about him.
Oh, he leaving.
he's on his way to Greenland.
Yeah, no disputing that. All right, that was all the fat. That was all the slows. I can't imagine.
All the fats.
All the fats. I can't imagine that there are any German slows.
No.
British average or normal. And by the way, I forgot to mention it. Vance is going to be so upset we played boats and he wasn't here.
All 3 gifts for not being here.
Yeah.
That's right. When you're not here, we play boats. And you're not here.
All right, I'm trying to.
It's hard when you go first, huh?
Yeah.
Because those other guys are going to do things.
I know. It's terrible.
Worse than that, they're going to know what you did before they
Aw,
do things.
jerk faces.
How dare they? I think I'm gonna end up there, but let me double check something.
We're playing boats just like we play dolls. Come on, Andrew. Get with the program.
Yeah, we'll call it good.
These are dolls that float.
These are floating. We're playing with floating dolls. Yes.
Pathfinder.
Mike, you going regular or fast with the Pathfinder?
We'll go regular.
Zoom. Basically, Sam Mustafa in this rule set is spitting in the face of all these games that have elaborate... How many pages of maneuver rules are there in Krieg or in General Quarters? In Sam Mustafa's rules, there are 4 pages. I'm just saying.
All right, since all the British already moved, we're going fast.
Dig it. And honestly, it could fit on a 3x5 index card. You're going to make me move this whole map, aren't you?
Maybe.
Jerkweeds.
And we're going to go off. And we're going to go off opposite sides of the map.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know
Yeah,
what I'm going to do then.
Well, at that pace, I'm sorry, in that case, Panther
I had
disengaged from the battle.
Yeah,
Achilles.
yeah.
All right.
Doesn't Victory at Sea only have like a page or 2 of movement rules?
It's got a little bit more because it's actually got a turn gauge.
Yeah, but the page itself is only 1.
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably right. We done?
We done.
We
It looked that
done.
way.
All right, fast movers have been marked. All right, secondaries, Germans go.
Short range here. I believe you have the same thing, Scharnhorst.
I do. Mhm.
Nisa now first.
Yes, sir.
She leads the way.
6 tubes.
Bad shot, though? Yeah. You got a bad shot, the Scharnhorst doesn't.
Okay. 6 tubes.
Here we go. It's short range, as you said, so that's 1, 2, 2. 2 at 6 tubes. 4.
Where are the dice? Oh, it's over here.
I don't know. You guys play?
I had to move it because you were putting our ships over there.
Oh, big old fat one.
Not that time. Now you, Achilles, are going to have a slightly
Mhm.
better shot because you have the full broadside advantage. How many tubes you throw in?
Let's see. I have
Four.
4. Yeah,
2,
the starboard side.
because it's a 1. I'm sorry. Is that long or short range?
Short.
1.
Your secondaries? So,
Even for your secondaries? Yeah. Is it within
it's
16
long,
inches?
I think it's long range.
No,
Oh, long range. Sorry, long range. Yep.
Yep. 2. That's a solid 2. 2 and 4 tubes. 4 better.
Nope.
Nothing. All right, British. Who goes first for your primaries?
I'll go with the repulse against the Scharnhorst.
Yep.
I have 4 tubes, close range. They move fast.
1 is the hood's the one that's got the jacked up control. So 1, 2, and how many tubes? I'm sorry.
4.
2 for 4 tubes. 4 better.
but it's not short range.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. For main, it is.
For
but
main,
it's a
it
miss.
is.
Oh, I thought he was shooting secondaries. I'm
No, they
sorry.
don't
No,
have
man.
Hey, I
secondaries.
forgot he doesn't have secondaries.
Yeah. So that's a miss. All right, formation. I imagine you guys are dumping the house on the repulsor. Am I wrong?
Well, it certainly appears that way. How, is my shot better on?
You could, you could get a shot either which way.
Yeah, you got them both. I mean, the remember your range cut is 24 inches, so this is a short shot.
Yeah, yeah, and this would be a long.
That's long range.
shot. So, I guess we dump it house on repulse then.
Yeah, we'll dump
Repulse
it
is
on
catching all
repulse.
the suffering. Nisa now, how many?
6.
1, 2, 2 at 6, 4 better.
No, I'm some aspect to him. It's 3.
Are you?
Yeah. For me, for
Yeah,
this one.
Yeah,
If
he
you-
couldn't. It's because he couldn't shoot his secondaries at me, right?
Yeah, my secondaries were that a bad aspect.
Mine were the good aspect, and his were the poor one. Yeah.
So close.
I mean, you gave him bad aspect before, but it's up to you if you want to
Yeah,
do it now.
I feel guilty about doing that now because it's not. It's not. But he rolled a 1 anyway, so when
I rolled a 1, I
yeah,
would have
so
missed
it didn't make a
anyway.
difference. So yeah, that's a good aspect.
Yeah.
That's
Ron makes us all feel better because he rolled.
he rolled a 1.
2 for 6 and
2
I
for
think he-
6, yeah. 2 for 6, 4 better.
Ugh.
Yeah, man, I would have got it either which way.
Yeah. And now your damage. Close range.
Oh no,
Oh!
There you go.
Oh dear. That's 7.
it was a 3.
Roll for crit.
No, I don't think that's anything. It's torpedoes or something.
10. No. That's torpedoes. Yeah, sorry. That's torpedoes, so nothing at all. Achilles, I think it's... So how many you got?
6.
It should be the same as me.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, 4 better.
Nope.
Nope.
Went up a 1 and came down a 1. That was disappointing.
Now the hood. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a long range shot either way, I think, for the hood.
Yeah.
So it's a 2, 3, 4,
For 8. So I think he's 5 still.
4 for 8. Yep.
No, close.
So close. OJ. You got
I think
anything in
he's-
range?
I think he's in range. Very long range, but yeah.
What do we
Got
say?
5.
24?
He's out.
It's 32 is his.
32.
Yeah,
he's,
you're
that's
in
right.
long
He's got
range.
32 on those light guns, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
How many you got, OJ?
5 range. 5.
5 light guns, bad aspect. 2, 3, 4. 4 for 5s.
No, by 4. It's 2
Because
plus that.
it's 2 for the range, 3 for small aspect, and he moves fast, so it's 4.
No, the
Oh, it's light
No.
guns. See, I did it again. There it is. Yeah. Sorry about that.
3
3 for 5s. 5.
Nope.
That it?
think so.
Yep.
That's it.
Initiative.
3.
6 again.
Run.
Man, Ron,
What do you
you're
want?
killing it on those.
Go ahead, Brits.
Slows. Okay, so are you disengaging the Panther?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take the Panther off the board. Gone.
Bye bye, Panther.
I didn't see a reason to keep it around, guys.
Other slows?
She lost her torps, so.
They decided to exercise the better part of valor.
Half your crews either is disabled, then it doesn't. You don't tend to
Yeah.
carry on too much.
All right.
Any other British slow? Oh, another British slow.
This is normal. I'm just
Well,
anticipating.
okay.
All right.
And I'm assuming there are no German slows?
No.
Now, British normals, please.
We're getting to the table.
That is a quest to disengage, which he
No, I'm
does.
not ready to disengage yet.
The minute you touch the board, you disengage.
No, only if I want to.
No, but you. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will end up basically there.
All right, we'll wait till the move. So no disengage there.
I'm done.
And you're done. All right. German fast.
Or German normal. They can move normal if they want to.
Oh, well, I assumed they were going to move fast.
We are going to move fast.
Mm-hmm.
We go
Problem is, we
Schnell.
move fast right off the board. You know,
Yeah, we got to scroll. if
Hang
you
on a
do that.
second. Time to scroll. That's why I was checking the OJ thing. Here we go. That's the nice thing about it. Ta-da.
oh no,
I was going to say, is there an easy way to do it? Apparently there is.
I love that Sam put that in the game. It's like, no, there's no edge of the map. Just go.
Yes, folks, that's in the rules, just so you know.
Oh,
Interesting.
what is the Admiral doing?
He's coming for you, Chrono.
Don't I know it?
come on down.
No, absolutely. I mean,
Alright.
you can simplify to the point that people don't like it. There's absolutely no doubt that every rule set has a level of crunch past which people don't want to go.
And then
Sacred is
turn.
clearly
Just
there. GQ
one
for
click, I
me,
think.
GQ3 is there. This is the crunch I want. It doesn't make you right and me wrong, or you wrong and me right. It's just
Matters of taste.
It's a matter of taste. I don't like World War II enough to put up with general quarters. Naval.
Yeah, I mean, some people are really, really big ship gearheads, and they love that stuff.
Yeah. And they pouring out on it. And God bless you, I pouring out on Napoleonics. Who am I to blame?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just some people.
That's true. Okay, all done.
It is your jam, baby. Whatever you like.
It's starting to sound like a Seinfeld episode. There's nothing wrong with
Not
that.
that there's anything wrong with that. That's right.
There's anything wrong with that.
No, 100%. And to Peter's point, and I agree with it, I think you can't look at this entirely apart from Halsey, which are intended to hang together. He clearly wanted to do big, sweeping naval campaigns, right? Yeah, unless it's you, Red. Then I judge you, of course. And also,
Yeah.
if it's Ron, I judge him. And
What?
I judge Ron. And who else do I judge?
We don't.
I judge.
You don't judge Ron. You mocked Ron.
Oh, good point. I mock
There's a
Ron. That's right.
difference.
That's right.
Wow.
I mock Ron, but yeah. So those would be the two I judge. Definitely. All right. So that takes us to secondaries. British got none. Germans go.
Only you have it, Achilles.
You mock has when he's wrong.
Do I have the range? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you have the
Okay.
range.
Yep.
It's long range.
How many got?
How many do I have? On the right side, I have
4.
You got 4. That's long range. 2. It's a good aspect. 2. 2 at 4. You need a 4.
Oh, no.
Nope.
No.
Oh, well.
Primaries.
Who's
Uh,
British first?
I'll drop the repulse.
And the repulse will drop its rage on.
Geezing out.
Oh,
and I will catch
I'm loving.
all the rage. All the rage
You're-
from the repulse.
You're close range. You're
Close
I know.
range,
About time
booby.
somebody shot at him.
Hey!
How many?
4 guns.
4 tubes is 1 is the target number. He did move fast. So that's a 2.
You did, so it's 2. So you have 4.
2 at 4. Yeah, you've spoken correctly.
No.
No.
Frick, frick.
Germans, what are you doing?
All right, I am going for the hood.
The hood. Is that
Okay.
a long range
That
shot?
doesn't seem sporting.
Long range shot.
Yeah.
So mine are, let's see, to get a full broadside, I need to go at the repulse.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Who goes first?
I'll go
Go ahead,
first.
Ron.
6 at long range.
6 at long range. So that's 2. It's a good aspect. 3 at 6. 5.
You have 4 because he's slow.
Oh, is he
Oh yeah,
slow?
he's slow. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he is.
Yeah,
Across the
thank
floor.
you. Spoken like a gentleman.
No, what's with the hood?
Oh, no.
The hood mocks you.
Every time
Unlike
he
real life,
fires-
it's living a relatively charmed. I won't say charmed life because he's on fire, but it's
Yeah, no,
just-
it's the smoke screen that I'm
Every
creating
time
by being
someone
on
fires
fire.
at the hood, they roll a
It-
1.
It is
That's right,
on
we-
fire. Let the record reflect.
It's true. We can't see it from all the smoke and flames.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Achilles, the Sharn horse?
Okay, so we're going after repulse, of course.
And is that close range or long range?
it's just long range.
Just long range, the man says. 2, good aspect. However, 3 because it is you moved fast. And how many tubes?
6.
3 for 6 tubes, 5 or better.
Yikes.
No.
There you
Oh
go.
dear, this could be very
Nice.
bad. Let's see what the Sharn horse does at long range.
Okay. No, darn it. It was almost a
3
6.
is that's a
4.
How about 4?
Blink, blink, blink.
Roll for your critical hit though, Achilles. Will you get a pity damage?
That would be nice.
Need a 7. No.
I
no.
think it's
A
torpedoes. or
9?
something.
No, a 9 is a battery, but that requires penetration, which you did not get.
Oh,
Good.
how disappointing.
The hood will now respond. At whom will the hood shoot?
Sharn horse.
What a surprise.
First of all,
Long
Yeah.
range. It's a +1 +3 +2 equals 3. It moved fast. +4. How many tubes? 8.
8, and I'm slow though, so
it doesn't matter. for
5.
me.
You don't matter.
okay.
He does.
Yeah, you don't matter.
4 for 8 is 5 or better.
Come on.
If he hits you, I'm gonna laugh.
Nope.
Okay, I will not laugh. OJ, you got anybody? No, I'd imagine.
If he hit me, I would laugh.
No.
Think
Nope,
it's out of
nobody in
range now.
range. All right,
Just a
initiative, please.
Oh, now I get a 3.
I got 2, so
All right.
Oh,
Ron, what do you
go
want?
ahead, Brits.
Brits, go. Slow first, please. Hey, AP514. Yeah, I mean, Harpoon's a great example. Harpoon is an amazing game, and I've played a lot of Harpoon. It'd be a long walk to get me to play it today.
All right.
Any other
Interesting.
slows? Nobody? All right. British regulars, normal. And yeah, rules like this can be easy to dismiss for those who want more crunch, but for those who don't, it's perfect. And neither is wrong. I mean, I really need to stress that.
We've talked about that before with other games, right? You know, there's nothing wrong with a beer and pretzel game. Not, you know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with a 5-course meal game either. It's just what you're
What you
interest-
want to do. OJ, are you
And-
normal or fast?
I'm gonna go fast.
All right, so fast British, go. Unless the Germans are going to go normal, which I doubt.
I doubt.
Okay.
We are becoming cavalry running into the cities.
Hey, all right.
Always a
Say
pleasure to
24
see you,
for
AP.
fast, right?
Yep,
Alright.
there you go.
Fast is
24,
up
yeah.
to 24, correct.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, that takes us up to the fast for our friends, the Germans.
Here's your
Oh, you
fast
wanna-
marker.
You want to cut right through the middle of them?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you might want to do.
And the cool thing about a Halsey or something similar, I suspect, although I don't know much about it yet, is that it's going to make you, as all true campaign games would, make you want to be a little careful about keeping a guy in the fight, like, for example, the Hood, for the hope that maybe you could bring it back to fight another day. In this battle, who cares?
I mean, you probably could have turned and just still hit my tail.
Think?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Too far. All right.
I said to my tail, not up my tail.
Hey now. You don't have to go the full 24. You can back off a little bit.
Please do. You're my propellers.
You're in my props, man. You're in my props.
It's a new helmsman. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
This is
I
what
think that's
happens when
everybody
you-
moved, right?
That's what happens
Yep.
when you let
German
the cook
secondaries, please.
command the fleet.
Yep, secondaries here at the repulse.
Yeah, that had to happen eventually. And
Where
how
is yours?
And how about you, Scharnhorst?
Do I have range?
Yes, you have range of them. Well, this one's out of your arc, so you have to kind of go for.
Yeah, I have to go for the hood, I think.
All right. So the Nice and I will go first at close range. How many tubes?
6.
One. One? Yeah.
1.
1 for 6. 3 or better. That's a tweak. Close range matters.
Hit.
Yep. Roll it.
Ah.
Oh, boy. Wow, you wasted that.
Blink, blink.
1.
Yep.
Roll your 2d6.
That's torpedoes or something.
Is it?
Yep.
No, it'd be battery destroyed.
Battery. No. It'd be a battery if you penetrated, which you didn't. Wow, wasted shot.
Oh, well.
How about you? How many did the Scharnhorst got? I'm assuming that's a long range shot, or is it?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, that's long range for secondary, isn't it?
Starboard side, 4.
Yep. Starboard side 4 guns, so it's 2. 2 at 4. 4 better.
Okay. She's slow, but that washes with our fast, right?
No. That's all.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter for
That's
secondaries.
all with big guns. But does the slow
Yeah, that's
matter?
right.
Yeah, it
If
does matter.
target skirts.
So it's a 3 or better.
Oh.
Got it.
Hit.
There you go.
Long range 1d6.
Nothing.
3, still roll for the crit.
Nothing.
9.
Boy, we rolled 9 a lot.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we can't roll for the big gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Primaries. British,
let-
who do you want?
I'm gonna let Hood go.
Yeah.
Your Hood is not long for this world.
No. Let's give Achilles has been really wanting it all game, so let's give him the full broadside.
That's got to be close range, does it not?
Yes.
The only thing you got going for him is you've got your 1, it's a 2, and it's a 3. It's a 3, and it's 8 tubes still.
8 tubes.
4 better.
It.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Do the damage.
Oh, they let the Hood go first this time? Dang it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Ah,
That's 9. That's 3. That's 3 to the Scharnhorst. What's the Scharnhorst got? And now roll for your crit.
we're still pretty good.
Yeah, she's all right.
Except
So
this
it's a
crit thing. 5. That is a secondary of his choosing.
This one up here.
Got it. Good, thank you. Plinking away at those nasty, nasty things. All right, that switches to the German formation. Go.
Kill that ship.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt real bad.
Kill that ship.
Well, this one has to fire on us too. Well, actually, we only got the rear. Okay, we're going after the Hood.
Everybody's unloading on the hood. Okay, so the Nisa now. How many tubes?
6.
Close range. No aspect. But you were at high speed, so that's a 2.
But he's a
And he-
slow.
And he's
But
slow.
he's a slow, so that's a 1. 1 for 6. 3 or better.
No!
We should talk. We really should talk.
He just
I
wanted
was
to let
doing
Achilles
better.
have
I was
the
doing
killing
better
blow.
against the opponent.
Scharnhorst, I think you're a 3 or better as well.
Should be.
I don't see why you would be. Wouldn't be.
Oh.
There you go. 1d6.
Nice. 6
4,
points.
close. 6. How's that?
believe that kills her.
The hood. 1, 2. Yep, she's gone.
Sorry,
Um,
CT.
Oh no, you've been wanting that all game.
You gotta-
I
It's taking
figured.
you 3 hours to accomplish that.
Yeah, I figured that we were going to go out in a mutual suicide pact at some point.
A blaze of glory.
All right.
Avenge me, Chrono.
I'll try.
Avenge me!
So
As Chrono runs off
close
the board.
range. It's gonna be close range, but +1.
Well,
and
which
small
what,
aspect.
you've got 2 separate shots, right? I mean, unless they can all swing, right?
They all swing.
Do they?
I know I got hit the Scharnhorst.
The repulse on the Scharnhorst. You got 4 tubes.
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be 3, I think.
It's a good shot. Do you have damage? Do you have damage to your control?
Oh, good shot. That's
Your
bad aspect
your
for me.
director is good though.
Director's fine. Yeah.
All right. So 1, 2, 2 at 4, 4 better.
Yep. Ah, the 6.
No.
Mike,
I'm
you in range yet?
Yeah, 19.8, I think.
That's
it
out of
is.
arc.
Yep, long range. Yep.
That's out of arc. It's like this.
Oh, he's out of range.
Yeah.
Oh no, 32. 32 is in range.
Yep.
32. You can get me.
Mhm. How many you got, Mike?
5.
Those are baby guns.
Uh-huh. Be a 6 then, probably.
5.
I think it's 5.
It's 2. How's the aspect? I forgot to look.
I think it's
I
bad
would say
aspect.
that's
Bad
what's-
aspect 3.
Yeah.
Those are not large guns, so 3 at 5, 5 or better.
No.
So allies keep play.
I'm going to run off the board next turn if I can. So
All right, and you can because you can go fast, you can go high speed, and that'll get you off the board.
yeah.
That's it. Whew.
Wow, we thought we were going to get killed this game due to the fact that
The
Your
Nuremberg
armor.
went so
yeah,
fast.
the
Nuremberg
Nuremberg
went like
catching
very
it.
first.
Little ships pop like a zit. No doubt about it.
It's your armor of 6 was just like, even when we did hit you, we weren't doing a lot. I mean, will say though, we were plinking away on your batteries though, because all those penetrating hits, you're
Yes.
getting crit rolls.
Yeah, I think the first thing to answer the questions being asked by Tom Primrose in the chat, I like it better than Victory at Sea, and I'm going to tell you why. Because A, it doesn't have any gauges. I hate gauges. I hate them. But number 2, I'm hopeful, and this is a prospect. It's not guaranteed. I have no idea. It's the hope for Halsey. Because
I like that.
I would love it if we could do a serious multi-board search and destroy, airplanes included, naval campaign, not in the Pacific, but in the North Atlantic.
Ooh.
Ooh,
And
interesting.
And in fact, the first campaign for Halsey is Murmansk,
Ooh.
which would be really cool. So, but let's go around the table. What do y'all think? What do you think of Nimitz first time out?
I mean,
This was fun.
I do like it better than Victory at Sea.
Okay.
Just the way the aspects of it. I mean, it's simple, but it still has some of its complexities with it. I like it.
Grano?
I like it. I mean, I feel like I would have played it a couple more times to get a really good feel for it, obviously.
Of course.
But I feel like I liked it a lot just because this is our first run through the rules. We were still fumbling, and we still managed to get through basically the whole scenario in 3 hours.
Well, it was really,
Well,
what, 2.5?
2.5 with 2.5 without setup time. Explanation. So I mean, I think for working as a relatively simple naval tactical combat game, I think it works beautifully.
Mike?
Maybe it's not as crunchy, but we talked about that.
Yeah, no, it's good so far.
And to Red Ouroboros' point, I absolutely think that it's critical that you play it in the context of Halsey, because he's calling for morale rules. You're going to get that in a campaign. Because the fleet will disengage with or without rules if it feels it's getting its face pushed in.
Definitely, because there are rules for repair on the campaign. You can repair your ships.
Yep.
Yeah, because the hood would have been out of there way before it got that damaged.
Yeah, I was thinking saying we should just pull out after the hood got flacked the first time. I was like,
And CT, what do you think?
I'm not a naval guy at all, but it's fun and it was light enough that it kept my interest and I didn't felt like I was drowning in my lack of naval knowledge.
And that's not a small point. That's not a small point, because I don't know as a Zay Krieg or even a general quarters guy is going to embrace this the same way. I don't know. I really don't. No, I thought it was a lot of fun. It's certainly.
I do like the no turn gauge because it's so much easier. Up to 90 degrees, it's so much easier than doing a turn gauge.
The simplified 1 turn up to 90 degrees and wherever you want on your move is just. It's great. I love it.
I mean, I love naval games. Don't get me wrong. I own a lot of friggin' hex and counter naval games, but I like this. This is fun.
And the other thing is, it ties kind of to Fletcher Pratt, where of course you can only turn up to 45 degrees, right?
Right.
So it's very similar in that respect. I think this fire system is freaking genius.
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Does he say anything in his notes or anything about why he made the choice to have all the primary guns, the heavy guns, firing the same range?
I think he does. Let me see if I can find it.
Because, for example, in this case, the heavier guns of the British ships could have allowed them to sit outside of our range and shoot at us.
mean,
but they can't do that in this because all the main guns are the same range.
Because I think he wants everybody to have fun.
I mean, in
Well,
retrospect,
that
we
could be
should-
the answer. I don't know. Just
I mean, in
I'm just
retrospect,
curious.
is what we. I honestly, in retrospect, I think that's what we should have been doing. We should have been standing off to try and plink you with a 5 or a 6 on a long range hit,
Mhm.
rather than getting in close and letting you. Because your guns, looking at it,
Well, actually, that's a good question. So the Gneisenau, let's say you roll an average 3 or 4, which we know is the middle. At long range with a big gun, it hits for a 4. What does a British ship hit for?
an average 6. They're both plinking 3
Well,
or 4.
but at long range?
Yes,
So there's your answer, Achilles. He doesn't have the same.
but
A long range shot from the Gneisenau, if it hits, if you roll an average 3 or 4, hits for 4.
Okay.
If you look over here, the
And
hood
his
hits for
hit
a
for
6.
6? I gotcha. Okay, so
just
that's
better
how
armored.
that's how he did it. He didn't make them different distances, but he made them different power essentially.
Penetrations.
So there's
Yeah.
a-
Now, the
there's a-
funny
there's
thing
a-
is, though, we'd be standing off because our armors are 6 and they hit at 6. Their armors are 4 and we hit at a 4.
Right.
Yeah,
What I would
exactly.
want to do in retrospect, what I would want to do is sit off at range and try her a 5 or a 6 on my damage rolls, because that's a 9.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
We have a higher potential maximum, so we would have been better for us to try and keep you at a distance.
But it kind of averages out because at 9, you get 3 points. We do 7. You have 4. It does 3 points. So it's almost the same.
Yeah, it does average out, but
And the
still.
red Ouroboros. Yeah.
The way me and Achilles roll? You're probably right.
And by the way, let's shout out what Red Ouroboros is saying. I love that once these and Chrono made this point in our Discord chat that when you look at these ship charts the first time, they seem really confusing.
That's true.
And then when you understand what they're doing, they actually become blindingly simple. You know, they become-
When I first looked at this, I was like, "Oh my god, this is going to be a pain." And then all of a sudden, when we played, I was like, "Oh, this is actually really easy."
yeah, it's
I thought when I looked at him, oh, this is probably simple, and then Jim explained it to him, and I was like, I have no idea what the hell this does now.
you're
You
being
played it.
hurtful. Why are you hurting my feelings? I have not left the room. Yeah. But
See, now I'm the one that gets mocked.
yeah, I clearly have to start mocking Achilles.
Yes.
That must happen. Just as certainly as Chrono or as CT tries to kill Achilles. That's what has to happen.
He's always killing me. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
he is. He is for real.
Look, the repulse is on fire.
No,
So-
this absolutely has a lot of prospect. We will be back to this. I will certainly build at least a campaign because I want to try a campaign now. I want to see how and just briefly going into the rules. When you look at the table of contents, I mean, you've got in the advanced rules, which is Halsey the campaign, you've got airplanes, you've got operations. He's got a whole separate operations chart that looks conspicuously like the Rommel operations chart.
The way he does it, though, is a bit different, though. He does it on a... It's very interesting the way he does operations in the campaign, on the campaign layer, because he does it with a campaign, quote-unquote, clock, where
Yep.
the more ops that happen, the more chance there is for the day to end.
Mhm.
So,
And for
Like, he's not
me,
gonna-
the thing it reminds me the most of, a long, long time ago in his Napoleonic Wargaming for Fun, Paddy Griffith published a thing called the General's Game, which the whole premise of was it showed you a general's day.
I think I played that.
And you have to lay down cards that represent segments of time. And depending on how that general allocated his time, it varied the effectiveness of his army.
Yes. A friend and I ran a Kriegspiel campaign with that as a campaign layer.
Neat. Very neat.
That's pretty cool.
And it's what it is, it's 15 minutes is a 1 inch square. Half an hour is a 1 by 1/2 inch square. And then a full hour is a 2 by 2, something like that. And so you plunk those down and you cover the space. It feels that same way as I read it. I don't know as it'll play that way, but it is very simple. I actually love the Scharnhorst system for Blucher.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was great.
You know, we've had a lot of fun with that. It creates a great one-off battle, and I think Halsey could do the same thing. We obviously haven't seen anything of aircraft, which are critically important to this period, and so I would love to see all that. So there's a lot here. Certainly, schedule sleep time. Yeah, you have to schedule the sleep time. Yeah. Yes, and they're that's a good point, Tommy.
The Marines.
They're very, very elegantly designed, so you could probably have a pretty big battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just depending on how big you wanted your table to be, I guess.
Oh, for your reference on like terms of damage, Achilles, looking at his notes on damage, because these turns represent more than a few seconds, basically. Hit in game terms can represent several like actual shell impacts. Is something he wants to try and represent. So it's relatively abstract.
Yeah.
In terms of the range, basically, like he does have a whole section on like how the interwar period there was a bunch of testing and stuff, and he has a whole section on it. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, it's interesting because I mean the whole concept of like the battle cruiser concept for the British was high power guns, big guns, lots of speed, less armor. You know,
and Kurt, absolutely yes, and that's that you have hit 100% on my point. I will put up with that level of granularity for Napoleonics. I will not tolerate it in a World War II game. I have no interest in it. And like I say, if you do, that's what you should do. You know, but for me, the minute you bring out a gauge in a World War... Frankly, if you bring out a gauge in a Napoleonic naval game, I'm a little bit...
Yeah, but we've played them.
We have. And I think that Fighting Sail is the better game for it. You know, and I'm talking about a very simplistic gauge at that point. It's just to manage a 45-degree turn.
How much does the advanced rules change this?
The movement, not at all. The movement.
What aspect? What aspect does he?
What do you get? Well, we got a minute. I'm going to take a minute.
Kamikazes.
There are no kamikazes.
In the advanced rules, there are.
Are there? No way. You are making that up.
No.
Long range
There are.
torpedoes. Why not?
Advanced rules number 5, kamikazes.
Oh my God, they're a whole separate rule for 1944. However, let it be said, the most important rule about 1944, guys, you don't want to play 1944.
He says that like you want to play 44 unless you're a particularly masochistic Japanese player.
Yeah, if you want to play, that's what he says. He writes that.
There's a 44. The Japanese are on the ropes and they're outclassed in almost every aspect at that point.
So what do he have in advanced rules? Number 1 is Makawa, which is a mini game intended if you're playing a campaign to do a very quick battle to resolve surface combat.
Yeah, if you just want to play the campaign as your main game, and
yeah, so yeah, it's you know, it's no big deal. A minimum damage.
No minimum damage.
Oh wow! It gets rid of the crit on that. It gets rid of the pity crit. It gets rid of the pity crit. You can do auxiliary ships, decoys and bases. Yes, you said you're right. Kamikazes, torpedo reloads. You can reload your torpedoes.
Or certain classes of ships.
Yep, for certain classes. You may fire secondaries from both sides. Carriers in surface actions. Oh dear God.
That you're having a bad day if that's happening.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the Gulf of
Lady Golf.
Oh yeah,
the Lady Gulf.
Lady Golf. Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Golf.
So you got a bunch of nice crunchy alternative rules if you want to do them. But I absolutely love scenario. I think it's scenario 1, isn't it?
The campaign.
Yes, scenario 1, the Murmansk Run. It's the it's just trying to get convoy ships off the map, which it's a nice alternative to a lot of the other stuff. I'm obviously going to build this one because this is the one that interests me the most. But it also allows decoys and all sorts of other stuff. So we will see some Halsey. We will see some Halsey, and people can judge whether they like it or not. But
what else do they have in here? Oh, they have the invasion of Norway as a scenario.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
covers
nice.
Midway, of course.
Oh,
The Solomons. Strait of Sicily. So Mediterranean action in between North Africa and southern Italy.
And I cannot give Sam enough credit. And this is so huge. Whatever you think of the rules, he has given you the full these ship cards that got called out as so nice before, and I agree. He has ship cards. Correct me, please, Chrono and OJ, because I think you both bought it. He's got ship cards for the British, the Americans, the Germans, the Italians. Who am I forgetting?
Japanese.
Japanese?
And the Japanese. So
How do you read the Japanese?
yeah, right. How can I forget? The full fleets for all of them, just available for a free download.
And the
Italians. And the Italians.
and the U.S. and Brits also have the Dutch for early war.
ABDA.
Yeah, ABDA.
Yeah, and I think the Australian Navy follows the British.
Yeah, they have
Right.
2 British county class, 3 British Leander class, and 1 British town class.
Yeah, so a lot of great stuff. A lot of truly, truly great stuff. So look
Also-
next, I think, on the and unfortunately, yep, it's getting thrown on the pile. Look for a Halsey campaign. There will be one.
I will play in that.
Hey, the German ship download has the Graf Zeppelin.
Yeah,
German carrier.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
as
Include the Italians and the Germans both get their carriers they tried to build and never finished. So if you really want to run them, what if scenarios with them, you can.
Thank you, Chuck. You're kind to say so.
That's pretty cool.
So there's Halsey the Admiral or Halsey the Singer. You're funny.
So- My favorite thing is he has a special rule for Italian frogmen for campaign.
Yes, the Italians can unleash their frogmen.
It's
He doesn't
campaign
have
thing only.
a ship card for subs for U-boats, does he?
They have a whole separate rule.
Yeah,
submarines
need to
are
go back.
yeah. That's a whole.
They don't
nother
really
level.
they don't really get engaged in actual surface engagements, so they're sort of abstracted out.
But there are, and I think it was actually Dalinor that asked this. There are extensive rules for airplanes.
Yeah, as a whole.
Yes, they did it.
As much as any other piece, and I have to read. There's a lot of rules about flying boats.
That was a big time for experimenting of a lot of flying. I mean,
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
but it's
zeros,
like,
flying zeros, and
It
everything else.
almost struck. You're absolutely right, but it struck me as wildly out of place. I guess is what I'm saying.
But flying boats?
Yeah. No.
I think-
Just that many rules.
It's
what I'm saying.
He's trying to sort of abstract. I think he writes this in one of his design notes. It's sort of it's less about these are all flying boats. It's more of sort of an abstract of these are your long range reconnaissance planes.
Sure.
Yeah. So,
No, I get it. Yeah, I just was very interesting. It leapt out at me. And there are submarine rules. I want to be clear.
You just won't see them in a fleet engagement.
Yeah. They're just abstracted, as you say. So a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for those who came by to play and give this a shot. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. It was fun to build. Certainly didn't take a lot of time. And thanks to those who
the terrain
watched.
was probably hard.
The terrain was savage, man. It was savage. I don't mind saying. Thanks to those who watched. We had a great crowd tonight. Definitely appreciate you. And it sounds like a lot of folks are at least interested in giving the rules a try. And I think that's what we're talking about ultimately is giving it a shot and seeing if you like it. That's what we're doing here. On Wednesday, come back for Teugenhausen for Valor and Fortitude. Teugenhausen for Valor and Fortitude, our Napoleonic rules of choice, where we continue our playtest. We'll see if Jervis comes in and sends us new rules to mess us up with. Until then, on Thursday, we will continue Chain of Command, our big Chain of Command, which has been brutal and has been back and forthy all through it. And Saturday, I don't know. I have no earthly idea. I admit I tend to run hot and cold on things, and who knows? It could easily be a Halsey campaign because that's how much I'm enjoying this right now. Because I say,
no more adding to the pile.
no more, no more,
no more. You have to cut the pile down by half before you can add
half. Good God, man! I don't know. It'll be something. It'll be something for the Saturday night fights. But
Some of us will be in our 90s before
Don't you
we
know
get there.
if you play every game you have in the pile, you die.
Well, I didn't
Right.
say play them all. I said half,
You said half.
and then he can add more.
It's like
Yeah,
the Dorian Gray
like-
of gaming.
Because we got the mighty mechanical Turk for some reason in our Discord chat building Fort Duamol.
Why would you go for Duamol?
I mean, it's like this guy. It's I love you, Turk. You know that. So yeah, he's sending us pictures of a really cool 6mm Fort Duamol. It's like for reasons that I will confess evade me, other than it's awesome. So yeah, it's all good. So we'll play something, but yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and we're booked for Saturday. So we'll figure something out. Anyway, until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.